Can't wait to do a murder today.
And welcome back, everyone. To
that was a weak start.
I know.
Yeah, that wasn't that funny. That wasn't that funny, Nate.
I can't wait
It
to
just-
do a murder. I love it.
I can't wait
think
to
it's
do it.
great.
Oh, Brady likes it. Oh, okay.
I laughed.
We'll keep rolling.
Fine. Jeez.
I'm out here trying to make art, and you're showing people my sketches.
That was just a warm up. That was just a warm up.
that was actually surprisingly deep. But we're still going forward with it. Welcome back, everyone, to the New Heroes of Altiria. In the last session, our party members reconnected with a particularly chaotic Corvid companion from earlier in the campaign, befriended a couple of morally flexible guards, discovered Goldmarsh's despot mayor was running low on supplies, came face to face with a massive automaton, and made their way into, or fell their way into, in Poi Poi and Gimble's case, the ruins of an ancient citadel turned mining encampment deep below the city. There, Poi Poi reconnected with their people, befriending an Alanian named 33, and meeting the chief of her clan, a battle-worn Alanian named 42. The party was welcomed into one of their hideouts, where we join them now after having spent the last few hours gorging themselves on traditional Alanian cuisine.
It's a lot of brine.
I forgot how much happened last session. Damn.
There was a lot that happened last session, yeah.
Yeah. It was a good session.
And now it's session 21. Session 21.
And we're
Are you
finally
saying that
hitting our
Possum
stride.
Claws can legally drink? Good thing we're in a tavern.
That's
I'm
not
already
21
there.
years, but
Not really.
yeah, Brady's currently drinking.
I could get my
drinking a
pen.
Dr.
Drinking on the
Pepper
job, huh?
He's drinking the devil's brew right now.
The Devil's Brew,
The
Dr.
Devil's
Which
Brew,
is Dr.
Dr. Pepper
Pepper.
Cream.
Here, I don't have a drink, but I got my pen.
Don't act.
Man. No, we don't need a that kind of a pen. That kind of a
Literally a
pen.
pen. Not the
I
pen
got you for a
that's
second.
Everyone just
naughty
thinking
people.
everyone thinking that you're gonna just take a hit right now.
Nope. I tricked you.
He drew a smiley face.
I drew a smiley face on my
With
little
May, you
finger.
never know what kind of pen she's talking about.
Exactly. I could be
This is
talking
true.
about a pension.
You could be talking about a pension.
I
Or
don't
an
think
empty
anyone
pen.
Oh,
ever
wait.
shortens that word to that.
I have a penchant for pens.
Ay, caramba. But yes, welcome,
Am I
guys.
using that word right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're using that word right.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got a penchant for starting sessions. I'm not very good at
I have
it,
a penchant
clearly,
for
but-
preventing you from starting
yeah, I know.
Yeah, you fucking do. You do it to me as well.
My bad. Can't
Welcome,
help that I'm
guys.
so funny.
Welcome,
I'm
guys.
sorry.
Welcome. So you've just
Humble
spent the
too.
last couple hours, or last few hours, filling up your bellies and stomachs.
Now,
What
for
do you-
once, everyone
what are you
else is
doing?
gonna have weird poops.
Kimble was in the corner dying.
Actually, this isn't too far off from my diet back in South Point.
Exclusively raw fish and lake brine.
Well, I would cook it.
I
But
think Kimble has a
Every now and
shellfish
again.
allergy.
Yeah, I'll start off the session by Kwamp approaches Gimbal. I'm like, kind of like waving his hand in front of Gimbal's face, like, "You doing all right, buddy? Hello."
I think I am. I don't know. Why do I sound like this?
I slowly take the bowl of shrimp out of your hands.
It's not
I'd
enough
like-
protein.
I think you need to stop. I think you not
Oh,
just
my
hate water.
gains.
You not just hate water, but you hate the things in the water.
Mm,
They don't agree with you.
I guess not. I don't like water. Yeah.
Oh man.
I do. Give it here.
Yeah, you look like you do.
I hand it over to Johan.
Oh, goes all in on it.
Shoves his face into the bowl. Thwomp's taken a little aback.
Oh man.
What's everybody else doing?
I think Gimbal is flexing his muscles in the corner.
I'm teaching the young how to use knives.
Nice.
You should.
And their parents approve.
Yeah.
Ay, caramba.
Hey, best to teach them early so they can be safe.
Exactly.
That's actually a good point. Parents, give your kids a knife.
So try and throw for that target.
Just pointing. I don't know why, but I just imagine he pointed at Gimbal.
The ham can take it.
Not my ass.
That's right.
Please.
The dead voice is really selling it too. Jeez.
Oh no.
Oh god. This is perfect actually. This is perfect. But
Thank you.
yeah, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, we got a loose direction from 33, but I will talk to 42 since they seem like the oldest and the one sort of in charge here. Hey, 42 or Dyron, whatever you want to be called.
It's 42 for now. 42 for
42.
now.
Bet you have the answers to everything. Anyway.
Not all of life's questions.
Not life, the universe, and
Everything? No. I don't know why people keep asking me.
I don't know.
Brady's dying.
You just feel like you would be a useful guide.
So subtle. So subtle.
Anyway. Do you know where the mayor most commonly resides?
The mayor most
Being
foul.
Being here for the longest yourself?
As far as we know, the mayor's up at the tip of the citadel. But
Right.
nobody's ever actually seen the mayor. Nobody goes in and out of that place except for guards. It's just sort of the most likely place that the mayor would be.
Why am I getting the weirdest feeling that the mayor is actually the robot? Has anybody seen the mayor in person before?
Roll a lucky guess.
Can I roll lucky guess to discern if the mayor is actually the robot?
You can roll a lucky guess.
This feels like a terrible use of lucky guess. I did not stress.
Wirelessly connected to the PA system by himself. Maybe he is the PA system.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I did not stress test my dice, but I'm just going to have faith. And I'm glad I did. So that is a 24 unlucky guess.
Ooh,
So-
what are you gonna do about that, DM?
I don't know, that's a little bit too high than I wanted you to roll.
Oh.
Never expect a specific roll.
Exactly.
You remember the mayor. You remember that the robot is the reason for the curfew, and the curfew has only been going on for the past couple months.
Mhm.
The mayor was already in charge more than a couple months ago.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm glad I got that wild theory out of the way, though.
Yeah.
We love that.
Like, what? What if? Actually,
Detective
never mind.
Plepwich is back.
I saw it go on there for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Just for a sec.
I was about to make that joke that Detective Poipachu came back.
For like half a second.
For half a second.
But then it was like, to myself this time, I was like, wait, now that's stupid.
In that light, he definitely could potentially have control over it, though. So it's not. We can't write off the
Or
fact that
it's
he
just
might
some
be in
sort of-
control of it.
From
Or
my
some
knowledge,
sort of defense system that they uncovered.
I think the mayor does have control over it, and I think that he set the directive for the automaton. Because
Maybe.
maybe he would have an incentive to have a curfew in the town.
Just control over people, I suppose. I don't know.
Have more control.
would make it easier to keep eyes on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they're either locked in their houses or they're at home. Or, sorry, that was redundant. They're either locked in their houses or they're stuck in the mine doing work. So.
Yeah. No partying in this town, I guess. Well, no, I guess you go to the casino, that's kind of partying a little bit.
Were you talking about the beast?
Yeah,
The what?
the automaton.
Yeah, that's what they called him, the Beast.
Yeah.
That is true, yes.
Here. 33. He waves 33 over. They're talking about the beast. Oh, yeah, what's up? 33 is the one that uncovered it.
You found it? I'm assuming you found it down here then.
Yeah, it started down here and then it made its way to the surface.
Was it just immediately hostile?
Yes and no.
Elaborate.
It charged me when I uncovered, but it didn't really go for me. As soon as I sort of fell down, it charged behind me and took out a guard.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, since then we haven't really had any guards down here.
That is interesting. And perhaps...
Why did it go after us?
Yeah, why did it go after you guys last night? Because I think we're all on the same
Maybe.
page right now.
My gun. Maybe my gun. It saw my gun.
Oh, maybe.
Or- I'm thinking... Maybe... it didn't go after us. Maybe it went after Gimbal.
Maybe. Okay.
Because this place used to be a Lanyan hive.
Maybe it's for anyone
Like
that's
this
not a
was-
Lanyan.
Maybe. Maybe they're just... Maybe that robot's just trying to protect the Lanyans. Have you ever heard of the robot? Because I'm sure the robots killed some people who didn't make it to curfew in time. Have you ever heard of the robot ever killing an Alanian?
Looks at 42. 42 shrugs. I guess not.
But you've heard of the robot killing other people, I'm assuming?
I mean, I saw it, rip a guard in half, so...
Is that the only death that's ever happened?
That's the only one I've ever seen, but there were... It sort of made its way up, tearing through guards before breaking out.
And did not hurt a single Alanian on the way.
That's interesting. Do you happen to know why it only shows up at night?
I have no idea. I uncovered it at night. I think it was night.
Maybe
It could
Maybe it
just be
recharges
that-
its batteries in the day.
Could be. Or could just be that it's just... Maybe it just can't function in the daytime because it was built for a cave.
Or maybe it's used to stand guard during the night so people can rest.
Maybe.
Could be. Maybe it's a vampire.
A vampire robot?
Well, it has a
That
resting
works.
place. It's silly, but it clearly has a resting place during the day.
What's a vampire?
You know what, Thwomp? That makes so much sense.
You know, like a leech?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a really big one of those, but like
But
not a
sometimes they're
slug.
hot.
Sometimes they're hot.
Oh, so kind of like us.
So like what?
Kind of like us.
Oh yeah. I bite Thwomp's neck. No. I'm kidding.
Thwomp instantly turns into an Alanian.
Oh my god. I love it!
I love Alanian Thwomp.
He's
I want
just
someone to draw
so
that, but I know it's
flamboyant.
probably gonna be me.
The apocalypse.
The apocalypse.
Poi kills the Marvel universe.
Okay. Anyway,
Well,
so
33.
maybe
Yeah.
if this place was an Alanian civilization way back, maybe that robot sort of protected Alanians. That's like really advanced technology that then like way more advanced than any Alanian's been capable of to my knowledge, but maybe it just sort of was here in the ancient civilization, the Alanians moved in, and maybe it sort of formed a bond.
Seems as likely a scenario as any.
So, it's possible that we might be able to use that thing to our advantage.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is, none of you are Alanian.
Yeah, but you are, so you could.
I am. But I feel like it might try to kill the rest of you.
Well, then we'll just have to hang back. Maybe you
guess
can
so.
get up. Maybe you can get up close to it and figure out like if there's a weak spot on it.
On the robot?
Yeah. Does it have an off switch?
I don't know, maybe. I tried to reason with it. I don't know if it listened.
Hmm.
Would it be possible to do like a retroactive insight to try and like confirm my suspicions of was it going after me and Gimbal or just Gimbal?
Considering that you and Gimbal were together, I'm gonna say that it's
Too
not
hard
really possible.
to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's fair.
Interesting.
Well, I think we figured this out.
I think so. I think we might be onto something.
It's a good theory.
So, do you think the mayor's afraid of this? Unless
Most likely.
Oh, probably.
Unless the mayor's secretly a Lonian. But I
That'd be
have to
impressive.
doubt that.
I
Highly
also
doubt
have
it.
to doubt that, but you know, we've had traitors before.
that's true.
That's the whole reason the last attack happened. Well, not the most
Nice.
recent attack, but the one before that.
What do you mean attack? 42 chimes up.
On my people, my Alanya. It's been attacked multiple times because we carry a pretty potent artifact. And one of the times we were attacked was after we brought in. I was not alive for this. This is just stories I heard because I wasn't born yet. But one time we were pretty closed off to all non-Alanians, but one time a bunch of Alanian refugees came in, claiming to be escaped slaves, and some of them were escaped slaves, and the others were basically working with outsiders to sell us out and let the invading forces in.
"33 and 42 just look at each other. And then look back at you. Huh.
What?
Is the place that you're from, that's west of here?
Yeah. That sounds familiar to you?
Yeah. Very familiar.
Hmm.
I think the slaves probably came from here.
I suppose that
had-
would make sense.
We had a couple groups of people leave. Including my daughter.
Your daughter?
Yeah. She was 54.
Do you know if she picked up a different name on her way out?
Not that I know of.
What does this guy look like again?
He is white, with a scratched out right eye.
What color was she? Like, what did she look like, if you don't mind me asking?
Like her mother? Like,
Blue?
No, like, Did you say blue?
Yeah. Blue or a purple?
Yeah, she was, white with like, purple spots.
Do I know what my mom actually looks like?
No, but you can roll for recall.
I would love to roll for recall. Should I have advantage since this is potentially significant? I guess that's not really a good reason to have advantage.
I will allow you, if you wanted to work with somebody else, because this is information that all of you guys would have. If you all wanted to roll for recall. Because you're all in the same room and you're all hearing this.
I can have one recall. I mean, I can try.
You can try to get your recall back.
Wait, how would someone else know what my mom looks like?
Roll for recall.
Okay, I'm gonna try to recall, because now I'm just curious.
Okay.
Damn it.
I got a fucking 2!
Let's see if the dementia fails me.
Make it happen.
It did. 11.
Oh, man, now it's even worse.
I got a
Give it-
6.
If any of you wanna, Brady, if you have 3 pity points, you could bump it up to a 13, and I'll give it to you.
I actually do have exactly that.
Well, if you want to use it,
I will.
you
I have
would
a question.
recall. I have an answer.
I was gonna say, when you do a roll and you pass through pity points, do you still increase it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Pity points have no negative drawback.
Okay. Just curious. I wasn't sure last time for some reason.
So, Johan, you overhearing this and hearing the 42's description of his daughter, 54, you hear the sort of white Alanian with purple spots, and you remember something that you guys heard a very long time ago, all the way back in Dawnspire, of a certain Alanian group coming in, and one of them pretending to be Poi Poi's grandfather.
Oh.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
I didn't.
Right. Well, I didn't forget, but when Valentine told us there were multiple Alanias, I assumed it was just a chief from somewhere else.
A chief from somewhere else using your grandfather's name.
I forgot that they used my grandpa's name.
They used your grandpa's name. They used Hoidy's name.
So that's something to consider.
That's funny, because It's funny that you think that maybe that group was from here, because my mom was from that group.
Oh. Do you know what her number was?
I didn't know she had a number. She had a name, not a traditional Alanian name, but I know her name was Sarah. She left before I. She left before I, like, grew up.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This is her mask, actually. I'm going north to go see her.
Well, if you see her, can you ask her where my daughter went?
Yeah. Can I roll lucky guess? Is this guy my grandpa?
You can roll lucky guess.
My other grandpa?
Roll lucky guess.
Fuck! No! No!
Oh my god.
Did you roll a nat 1 on lucky guess?
I did!
There's an upset.
You
God
get
damn
Minus.
you get this slight suspicion that this guy might actually be your grandma.
I hate you. Queen. Okay. That's a -2, right?
Yeah, that's
I'm a 5. Fuck. Adding a pity point doesn't cancel the nap. I'm certain.
no.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I'll ask.
Be good to know that she was safe. We didn't end on good terms, so.
Mm. Well, I'll certainly ask. She's pretty well traveled as far as I can tell, and probably knows a lot of things. So she's probably still keeping track.
Good to hear.
Hey, maybe your daughter's with her.
Good sign. That'd be good. Who knows? If you do succeed,
do you happen to have a pocket full of loose grain?
I got a couple bags of barley down here.
Okay. Sorry, completely random question.
What?
Piper, would you say your mask looks like again?
It's got like black almond eyes and a couple of two stripes on either side, red stripes on either side that is sort of pointed at the end closer to the middle, and then what is effectively like a cat face mouth, but the corners are arcing downward.
Gotcha. I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
And 33 chimes up again. If you want, I could take you guys to where the beast broke out.
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be good.
It's
Maybe.
interesting.
Would that be good, or should we just go straight for the mayor?
I think it'd be useful. Maybe.
You think so? Is there anything there that you think would be useful? Useful, 33?
I think Thwomp taps his noggin if you were to use the Grim Peeper on the area it broke out, maybe you'd see something.
Ooh,
It's a
that
bad
is
idea.
a good call. All right, lead the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it on.
542. 33. As you guys sort
Who
of...
am I related to?
Sort of...
I asked myself the same question.
As you guys kneel and sneak out back into the grand cavernous area. Actually, we'll have no music for now. As you guys
If
sneak
only
out
my
of-
grandpa didn't hate my mom, I would probably know what she looks like.
Goddamn.
Okay, so this way. As she sort of leads you guys down this set of stairs deeper into the cavern, or deeper down into the ruins of this city. Thwomp, I want you specifically to roll me either just roll me a perception check. Or if you want to argue for anything else, you can argue for anything else.
I'm gonna have to because I have like a -5 perception.
Okay.
In the site? Masonry?
You can roll masonry or insight.
I'm gonna roll masonry because that's actually an ability.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, that is an 18.
Damn. Okay. As 33 leads you guys deeper and deeper into the bowels of the city, you looking around notice the architecture and specifically the decorum of the walls looks very familiar. Not only because Ifgal, your home, was also like this, built into an ancient city, but like dwarven construction ancient city. This place looks like the well, you could already gather it, but this place looks like the city that you had the vision of when you saw the gods battling each other.
Oh, really? Okay.
So the only difference is, whereas that city was so large you couldn't see the end of it, and also you were on the surface, this is you underground.
That's fascinating. I wonder if that has anything to do with Thomp's thinking to himself out loud. I wonder if that has anything to do with the ash from the previous cataclysm.
What?
Remember when we were in the sewers and we did they have the vision of the ash? I forget.
You told us about the ash vision, and then we also found the ash around the safe house.
Well, kind
That's
of
where I
back.
got the barley.
Yes, your barley, and so back then I had a vision of this place. At least it was above ground, and it's kind of a battleground of the gods.
Well, this place might have been above ground at some point.
Why do you think?
An ancient battle of gods might do that to a city?
You think it's sunk or did it get covered?
Probably covered.
Probably.
Either way.
Covered most likely, but potentially a mix of both.
Okay.
I mean, here's a good way to check. There's stained glass windows, but we're deep underground.
Good point.
What's the point of stained glass with no sunlight?
Good
That's
point.
a good point.
Poi.
I'm so smart.
Yeah, you are.
You have poi at the fist bump.
Yeah.
And here's where I was, and it broke out. You guys looking around, you see, first and foremost, you see a skeleton of a guard. No weapon and sort of stripped, but the clothes are still on it, and it's very clearly the top half of the skeleton is far separated by like 20 feet from its bottom half. And there is a large hole in the side of this hallway where 33 was apparently excavating. There is a mural across the wall that the beast apparently broke through from. And 33 gestures towards the hole. Well, this is where it came out of. I haven't been down there, but you know.
Like it burst through the mural?
Yeah.
Huh.
And large chunks of the mural are now missing because of the hole.
Well, that's a great place to start. You know what time it is. Peep.
Grim Peeper time. You put on the Grim Peeper, and suddenly, what's a good one? This one. Suddenly, everything is very quiet. There's maybe there's a subtle wind blowing through. This place is very dark, but you can somehow see pretty well. Well, you do have dark vision.
Well,
This is
I have dark vision. Yeah, I grew up in the cave.
Built by your people. You look towards the way of the carved mural, and it is in fact a complete mural. This place actually looks shockingly nice. Though you looking behind you, it seems to have actually been sealed off, and you're now in a sealed off area.
Oh, interesting.
So this is an area that was uncovered.
Got it. So I'm watching it still preserved.
Yes. So this is as it was 50 years ago.
Makes sense. So what does the mural depict?
The mural shows... well, first and foremost, it shows like the same kind of humanoid that the Pale King was, walking alongside what is clearly a depiction of an Alanian. And there is this pyramid with a circle, and from the circle there are lines coming from it. And on the other side of the pyramid and the circle, the person that looks like the Pale King, or the same species as the Pale King, and the Alanian are now carrying what you could presume to be gold, or like a coins.
Oh. I see. I feel like this is maybe a depiction of the treasure.
Possibly. I could draw it for you, actually.
You don't need to do that.
Oh, fine. I won't.
Okay, you can do it, but I'm going to ask questions while you do it.
Okay.
You said this circle at the top with a bunch of lines. That feels like a depiction of the sun, if I had to guess.
You could assume that it's a depiction of the sun, yes.
You know what it might be?
The
heart of the lake.
It could be the heart of the lake.
Oh. May.
I'm back.
Okay.
It
okay.
could be the heart of the lake. That would be interesting because we're quite far from my Alania. Although I suppose there's probably references of the heart of the lake elsewhere. That would make sense. How else would people be looking for it? Do I feel like this could be the heart of the lake, or perhaps another major gem?
Very easily, it could also be that too.
And you said there's a pyramid. Are we talking like food pyramid, or do I think it's maybe just like light rays, or like a sort of shining down?
This.
Okay, it's literally a pyramid.
Yeah, this is the mural, and on the other side, they have
Treasure.
Yeah, treasure. That's
So
terrible treasure. But
so literally a pyramid. I'm vocalizing this so that everyone can help me brainstorm.
Uh-huh.
So pyramid. I'll just try and like draw in the dirt what I'm seeing. It probably looks like that picture.
Also, is the Pale King human? Or is he like a different, like straight up different species?
I think that's probably the ancients.
The ancients.
Like
some
the ancient
predecessor to the Kingman.
species. Yeah.
okay, so there we'll show you that. So, ta-da! That's what it looks like.
So, okay. They pass a pyramid with the sun, or perhaps a heart of the lake, and then there's treasure on the other side.
Yes. And they now have treasure with them.
Interesting.
What if it's like the heart of the lake is the key, and like you're supposed to use it, and it unlocks the pyramid or something like that? I don't know.
Maybe.
Why would it be depicting the sun? Like, what would be the purpose of that?
I know. I mean, as far as I know, the Alanyas were... I mean, we always kind of cave dwelled.
It's... Yeah.
Possibly.
Maybe it's also saying, like, there has to be an ancient and there has to be an Elanian together to unlock it or something.
Possibly. Or that
I don't know.
the ancients and the Alanyas put
Discovered
the
it? Maybe.
Probably
Something
put it
along
there.
those.
But we don't have an ancient. If we do require an ancient to open it, we can't do that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Since,
Closer to that would be Thwomp, I'd say.
What does that mean? You're the
it's
one
actually,
200 years old, good sir.
As in,
I take the
Kingman
peeper
seem
off,
to be
and I
Never
take
mind.
the peeper off, and I just turn it around and look at it, and look at the symbol on the forehead.
Uh-huh.
Do you think this would count?
Oh, I wonder. Maybe.
I don't
Well,
know.
you are an Elanian holding a piece of an ancient,
Yeah,
do we know
I am.
of an age?
and you have the heart of the lake.
Well, that same symbol was on the Pale King skeleton.
Oh, yes. Yes,
That
you're
was
right.
on the forehead of the Pale King. Or the
Yep.
quote-unquote Pale King.
Yeah, that's just what we're calling him.
Yeah.
Now my question is, where is this pyramid?
Good question.
30.
I think let's probably. Oh yeah, do you know anything about a pyramid?
So they're cool, right?
They're cool.
We're cool.
Yeah.
At least I am.
So what the mayor has us down here looking for is some place with a bunch of gold and treasure and stuff. And he seems to believe that only an Alanian can find it. So when I found that pyramid, I was just thinking sort of, heck, I guess we're getting close. And then that thing sort of broke out.
And so you've kind of been avoidant of it?
Yeah, because I don't
Maybe not.
really want to unleash another one of those things. So that's why I didn't go down the hole that it came from.
That's fair.
Or further down this hallway. So This
Kind
right
of feel
now
like
is
we should go further down the hallway.
Um,
Here's the question. What's our priority? Treasure first or liberate the town first? We should probably liberate the town
I
first,
feel like
right?
that's obvious.
Yeah, we should liberate the town first. So we're gonna put a pin in this.
Okay.
We're gonna go kill
Okay.
the mayor. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
okay.
Killing the mayor is actually the side quest.
Yeah.
It's a
Maybe.
means to an end.
Even if it wasn't, it's not like we should be the ones taking this. It should be the people that belong to this town.
Well, duh.
Not
What?
us.
I'm not saying we
I
take
guess
the
we're finding
treasure.
it for the. Oh, we find
Yeah,
it
we're
for
finding
them.
it for them.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
I'm
if
all
we're
for that.
giving
I'm all
them
for that.
Gold Marsh, we want to give them the gold to make
Oh.
Gold Marsh Gold Marsh again.
That is fair. That is fair.
What do you
Exactly.
What are we gonna do about the other people that are probably gonna come to replace the mayor?
You mean like
That
the
is a good
guards
point.
and the kinmen and the Scove?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Well, I'm thinking we just kind of take out. We either tell the guards to stand down, or we take them out, and everyone else we give them the option to leave, since they're also kind of trapped here.
I mean, also
Okay.
they're running low on their weapon supplies, so I don't think they have the power to try to seize the town after
Yeah.
the mayor is
We
dead.
literally took the rest of their supplies.
Yeah, we literally took all their shit.
I guess that's fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
at least it would be pretty hard.
We'll probably ask everybody who wants to stay in Gold Marsh to just cooperate with the Alanians, or probably leave. I'm sure they could probably. I think anyone that leaves, if everyone else can agree to it, I feel like everyone who leaves will give a small tithe of gold, just so that they're not helpless.
Although I will say it is a reasonable fear. Power vacuums tend to make people desperate, even in the
Well-
best of times.
Hopefully that robot's on our side then, or the Alanian side, because then we could just take this place back to the Alanians, and you have a robot protector to make sure nobody else takes over.
Exactly.
I guess.
Because
that's
here's
fair.
the thing: they took over before there was a robot.
That
Now
is
there's a
true.
robot.
That is true. You know, I didn't think about that. Maybe I'm a hero.
Yep.
Stick with us, kid. You'll learn a thing or two.
Well, maybe don't stick with us. Well, we're gonna go fight them, fight the mayor and all of his armed guards.
Yeah.
I'm like
But,
almost
like,
30. And May's gone.
God damn.
The fact of 33 being almost 30.
What is happening?
You're back.
Are you back?
Oh.
Kind of, sort of back.
You're maybe
You were-
back.
You were back?
For a second.
Be
Yeah,
back?
you're not back at all anymore. She is gone. She's gone.
Mm-mm.
All right, everybody, we will be right back.
Yeah, I turned my camera
Hang
off.
tight.
I guess we're
Oh.
back.
I tell you not to change the dial, but we're already back.
May, are you good?
Okay,
Make sure to unpause.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Make
never
sure you-
paused. I never paused.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Good then.
Okay.
Okay. So last thing was Thwomp said you should stick with us, kid. You'll see some things. And 33 is like, I'm almost 30.
You're young yet.
Yeah,
You still got a lot of years ahead of you.
I think just take the notes of what we sort of discussed here and spread that back when you get back to everyone else.
Okay.
Spread that around.
Will do.
Thanks for showing us this, by the way.
Yeah, sure. Catch you
Hey.
on the flip side, I guess. I don't know. I'm leaving. And she just sort of walks back down the hallway, leaving you guys behind.
Okay, well, first things first, we got to get out of here and
Get
Kill
into
them
that
there.
citadel.
get in that citadel
Yeah.
there.
One step at a time, boy.
Okay, fine. But we're getting there. Getting there. So let's just make our way up and pretend to be miners.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
Have we been down here long enough that the sun is coming up?
Can we even tell if the sun's coming up?
Well, if we don't need it to come up, it might be better that it doesn't. But I guess suppose still valid question.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the question: do you guys want it to be coming up?
I actually no. Actually,
Probably better
so.
if the robot's still active.
And
That's what makes
and
us
the
in it.
sun
The
might
sun is up.
We should be able to use. We might be able to use that to our advantage.
Yeah.
exactly.
I think considering you guys, we'll say that you've got like a couple more hours until sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well then, let's make use of the night, and because I'm interested to see how this robot responds to Poi Poi if we encounter it.
Yeah. Hopefully, my theory is correct. Otherwise, not going to end well for what I have planned. But let's go for it.
It'll be fine. Let's go.
Woo.
Okay. Thwomp and Johan, roll to recall to see if you guys remember how to get out of this place.
Jeez.
Awesome.
I'm gonna try different dice this time. Which one looks good? Which one looks tasty?
Can I roll?
That's what I ask myself every time.
Actually, oh wait.
Okay.
Ugh, that one was sour. I rolled
want
a
to
3.
roll a 0. Can I try intuition?
Yeah, you can.
It's
You can.
-2.
You can roll intuition.
Okay, 12.
Okay.
I have no pities.
Even from your last one, you just rolled a 0.
Didn't I use? I don't think I've rolled since the 3 I spent for.
Oh, I thought you just said that you rolled to
The
recall
recall.
and you got a 0.
No. I mean, I
wanna
have
get
a
a
0 in recall.
Oh, you have a 0 in recall. Got
And
it.
then you're
Right,
trying
I
to
was-
get your
I'm
disadvantage.
trying to get my intuition back up,
Gotcha.
but
Okay.
that did not seem to go so well, as I did not hit even the most common DC we usually use.
Let me hear what Poi Poi is gonna do.
I was gonna ask to roll lucky guess.
Okay, then in that case, I'm gonna say yes. You can get it with a 12.
I
was gonna
Love
say, let
you.
me use sniff.
We love you too. Love you too, Brady.
That was
As you guys,
romantic.
as Johan sort of leads the way, and you hear the rain sort of echoing outside of the entrance of the tunnel, and then distant thunder as you guys get closer and closer to the tunnel entrance. And as you guys sort of approach and step out into the front of the looking for a good thing. Maybe this one? There we go. As you guys step out of the mines, you are.
Well, I don't know if we're fully leaving the mines, right?
I thought we were going to the citadel.
You were at the Citadel.
Well, we're going up to where we think the mayor is.
Oh, okay. In that case, going back down.
It's like we walk all the way up there. Wait, where
Wait a minute.
where are we going? It's
Wait,
like when
where
you
are
walk
we?
in. You
Wait,
walk
hold
in
on,
your.
why are you
It's like
leaving
Wait
that
a
way?
minute. Wait a minute.
you walk
Well,
in
we
your
have
kitchen at the middle of the night. You're like,
While we
why
have
am I
this
here?
point of lull, I would like to, while we're walking, I would like to try and quickly affix my bone fragments to 5 of, or as many of my arrows as I can affix.
Okay. Roll fletching.
Great. Perfect. That is an 18.
Okay. Roll me 1d4. And then that'll be the amount of arrows that you can get finished
Okay.
as you...
Could I Actually, that's probably worse. I'm going to roll a 1d4. I was going to ask for a 1d6 minus 1 since I have 5 shards, but
Yeah.
gives me a potential for a 0.
Yeah.
4!
Hey, you got 4. Congratulations.
So
You're working.
that means I lose 4 normal arrows, and I lose 4 of my bone fragments, but I get 4 fragment arrows,
Okay.
which I'm assuming will do plus 1d4 fire damage, since that's what they did on the slingshot.
Yes. Oh, because the bone fragments from the dragon before. Gotcha.
Yes,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4 of those.
Okay, so getting up to the very tippy top of the citadel where everybody seems to think that the mayor is, we'll say you guys can, since I already made your roll thinking that it was for a different thing, I'll just let you keep that roll. We'll say you guys are like walk up ladders and stairs and all that, and sort of talk to whoever you pass by, and they're just like, I think the mayor's this way. I think the mayor's this way. You get some conflicting answers, but generally the path is the same, and eventually you guys make your way to what looks like a door, sort of like a wooden door put over like a carved out hole in the side of a wall. Upon opening that door, you find yourself in what looks like it used to be a walkway on the outside wall of this underground citadel. May, you have Bluetooth headphones on, so I assume that you heard what I said when you walked away, right?
I don't have Bluetooth, but I have a fuck-ass wire that can reach across my entire room.
Gotcha. Perfect.
that.
So either way, it's the same. You heard me. Okay, good. So you guys are now on this walkway on what is the outside of the stained glass window citadel. There is, on your left, there is dirt going up and sort of pressing against the glass to your right. And directly in front of you is a like an ancient door that is in the wooden wall. There are actually, let me
Basically confirms this place was buried.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess, or sunk. Could be.
There is blood streaks. But like old blood streaks sort of on the ground. Maybe some scraps of fabric. And it looks like they all sort of converge at the door.
I'm assuming we're talking like week old, not like 1,000 years old.
Yeah, not 1,000 years old. Probably more than a week. Maybe if anybody wants to roll insight or investigation.
Can I try to sniff out how old it is?
You can
There you
sniff
go.
how old it is.
Okay, awesome.
May I roll for forensics?
You can also roll for forensics.
Damn it. 11.
What's the point? Wait, never mind. I will roll investigate.
Okay.
I got an 11. Can I use 2 pity points?
You can use 2 pity points. Let's wait for May to see what she gets.
I'm not. I will not roll if that's going to be successful.
Okay. You can sniff out that the blood is at least a couple months old.
The blood is a couple months old, guys.
Yeah, at least.
Hey.
And for future reference, success is on a scale. So, May, if you would have rolled 2 and gotten higher than Alice, I would have given you more information than...
I understand. I just did not want to risk my investigation, and I would rather save my pity points for combat.
Which is fair. That makes sense. So yeah, the blood is at least a couple months old. Interestingly enough, while the blood streaks on the walls all sort of converge at the door itself seems to be untouched.
Okay.
And there is not a guard here to be seen.
Would it be prudent to use woodworking on the door?
The door is not made of wood.
Oh, what's it made of?
It's it looks to be either stone or steel.
Can I roll masonry on the door?
You can roll masonry on the door.
Cool. Alright, we're gonna try a different die. Let's do that one. That is a 14.
Okay. You notice that there's something weird about this door.
I'm glad I checked.
Yeah. You notice that the door, like the dried blood, it starts out sort of sparse from the side that you guys walked into, and it gets more, like the streaks get more and more dense and sort of brutal as it comes up to the door, where the almost entire door frame is covered in this really dry old blood. However, the door itself is the only clean thing in here. Additionally, it doesn't look like it's worn at all, despite matching the sort of building aesthetics that you would perceive, or that you would imagine, as might be visible throughout the city that you guys are currently in.
This is weird.
I have a feeling.
What's your
Everyone
feeling?
back away from the door.
Alright.
I feel like the door's alive. I feel like it's a mimic door.
Oh, I was definitely feeling it wasn't real, but that's a good possibility.
Especially with the blood and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyone want to throw a rock at it from afar?
I could throw the vial of shit blood at it.
Yeah, do that.
Finally get rid of it. I have the lye soil.
Oh, okay.
Either way, that's fucking disgusting. Either way, want to try?
I'm down.
I could throw acid at it.
That also, but that might waste your acid that you have.
Yeah, throw the shit blood. I'm gonna prepare my acid to throw though.
I'm gonna throw the sample of soil I have, the sample of lye soil at it. Just chuck it.
Won't get rid of that shit blood.
No, I'm keeping the shit blood.
When you chuck the sample of lye soil,
I believe there's some gimbal snot in there as well.
it's in a glass. It's in a glass jar, right?
No, that's yours.
Oh, it's a different thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's my sample of soil that I got when we were in Light Village.
And it's in a glass vial, right?
Yeah, it's in a little glass vial.
So you chuck it at the door, and the glass vial seems to shatter just in front of the door. So just before the door touches it, the glass vial shatters, and suddenly the shards are heading towards you.
Oh shit, can I dodge it?
Yeah, you can roll dexterity for that.
I'm rolling dexterity, yeah.
Oh fuck, I don't have dexterity. This fucking sucks.
You can roll dexterity.
Can
it's
I
not
roll
going to be a lot of damage.
Can I roll dexterity?
These dice have been doing me dirty.
Can I roll dexterity to catch as many of the shards as possible with my shield?
I got 18.
Sure. You got 18. Okay. Gimbal, you just dropped to the floor immediately. Evan, Brady, and May.
I got a 9.
You got a 9.
Oh, that was all of us. All right, 1 second.
That was all of you.
My check is... I'm doing my check to try and protect the others.
12.
Okay.
Well, that's cocked. Natural 20.
Congratulations. You see what's about to happen. Gimbal drops to the floor, and as Gimbal drops to the floor, shards start flying at you. Johan and Thwomp are like, oh shit, sort of gotten taken aback, but you, not you. You jump in front, sort of use Gimbal to lunge up, and with your shield, you catch the shards of glass just before they hit your two friends behind you. And you, since I know what you were wanting to do with the glass, you can catch, since it was a nat 20, I'll say you can have 1d12 times 2 shards of glass.
You know, I did not intend to keep the glass, but I'm glad that you said that, because now I will keep the glass.
Welcome.
So I roll 1d12 and multiply by 2.
Yes.
Should make a black egg out of that shit.
So I got 4 shards of glass.
That's crazy.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes, you got 4 shards of glass.
I don't know what you think I wanted to do with shards of glass, but I'll take it. I'll find something to do with shards of glass.
Do you know what a black egg is?
No.
Horrible.
That's a weapon, right?
Yeah. If my memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. That'd be terrible.
Powdered glass, basically inside a hollowed out eggshell that you throw it, and
that's messed
you
up.
get powdered glass everywhere. You don't want that shit in your eyes.
Thanks for the idea.
I guess I believe that shit is a war crime.
Hey, there's no Geneva.
That's true. There's no
Geneva.
There's no Geneva Conventions in Altiria. The Altiria Conventions, honestly, with what you guys seen, it's like the Altiria Conventions are just, okay, so we're signing to allow war crimes.
Yeah. Altiria is basically the Thunderdome.
Mm-hmm. But no soul eating, because we hate fun. No, I'm kidding.
For the sake of role-playing, Thwomp, he cringes, but then he notices he doesn't get hit by the glass, and then he just sees Poi Poi, just like counting the glass, like unfazed. I'm just like, Poi Poi, you got some moves.
Thank you. You see, I am a trained edgewalker. Defender of Alanya.
I'm a bit of an edgewalker, you see.
I'm a bit of an edgewalker.
I don't think we give you enough credit.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I don't think
Glad
we
someone
gave
else
you enough
acknowledged.
credit when we first met you.
Nobody did. The first people I met assumed I was a child. But they gave me apple cider, so that was okay. Then the second guy I met gave me expired alcohol.
So what happens? Why did it, I'm like looking at the door now, and kind of.
I'm assuming it's like a magical barrier of some kind.
Okay.
So
That's odd.
I'm guessing people tried to walk up to the door. You know what? It's probably just like an outward force barrier.
Oh, they gun
People
exploded.
they walked up to it and they got blown.
Oh no.
How do we dismantle it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do we think the mayor is through here?
Can't imagine he'd be anywhere else.
Yeah, this is the top of the citadel where everybody was pointing that they think the mayor might be. But nobody's actually seen the mayor before.
Pass through.
Can pass through move through magical effects?
You haven't encountered that before. You can roll lucky guess or insight in order to figure that out.
That's
I would
really
like
sketchy.
to roll. I have pity points. I wanted to save them. I'll roll lucky guess. Come on, give me. Wait, why am I rolling with that dice? I came up with a new system. I have all my d20s lined up, and then I just keep rolling a d20 until it fails me. Then I swap it out, and I put this d20 at the back of the line. So
Amazing.
I'm not banishing, I'm just cycling.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Luck cycling. It's going to be the new superstition.
It's not
I'm
my
all for
spell,
it.
but could I also roll Arcana?
You can roll Arcana. Do
lucky guess.
you want to acquire Arcana? Is that what you're asking?
Ooh.
Well, I don't believe I would. I don't believe I would with this roll. So.
Okay.
That is a 19.
Okay. You can sort of gather by the way that you've seen magical effects sort of counter each other before, that maybe walking through a magically protected door would not work with pass-through.
Got it. So we got to find either a way around it or a way to
A
disable
way
it.
to turn it off somehow.
Do you think maybe it has like command word?
A what
Maybe.
word?
What did you say, May?
Do you think maybe it has like a command word?
Oh, a command word.
Possibly.
Ooh,
I was
wonder.
gonna ask to do like a mechanics check or something, but I don't think that would work. I wanted to see if maybe I could like dismantle the door somehow, but I don't think.
Yeah, you can't really touch the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want
I have
to.
a-
Swamp doesn't.
I have a stupid random idea. Everybody duck, and I'm just gonna throw a gold coin at it.
Everybody
We're all
does.
ducking.
I don't see the purpose in that, but I'll duck.
When you throw a gold coin at it, the gold coin sort of bounces off of the door in front of you, and it launches itself and sticks itself into the stone wall behind you.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking maybe like gold was a key, and that's why he hoards it or something. I don't know. It was out there. I'm gonna grab my coin and try to mold
Johan
it
already
back into a
grabbed it.
normal gold shape. Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Can I have that back?
It's like like a playing card that you fling it in and it sticks into a wall. That's what happened with the gold coin.
Yeah.
So like the edge of it stuck
Got
into
it.
the wall.
Can I have that back?
I'm gonna try and pinch it out.
Roll,
It's really stuck in there.
roll strength. No, I'm just kidding. You guys can get your gold coin back.
Jimmy it out. There you go. I toss it back, even though I was gonna pocket it.
Ha! Okay. How does one... Johan! Can you command magic to stop being magical?
I believe it's more meant for people, though I can try.
Maybe that's a waste
I've
of
only
mana.
cast the spell like twice, so let's see. Should I
It probably
try?
doesn't work like that.
Mm.
I don't know. You don't have many options.
Well, let's look around a bit. Let's see if there's anything else in this room.
Yeah, true. There might be like a secret switch or something. Or like a hidden rune.
Okay, I roll investigation.
So let's...
Yes.
You
Yes,
can
let's
roll-
I will also roll
Investigate.
investigation.
Let's find some plaques.
I also want to roll investigation. Mostly because I wanted to stop you my disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
I
yeah,
got.
one!
Oh,
I'll save mine
Alice.
for last.
Damn.
Is that 2 down then?
Yeah.
In the best. That makes it a
Oh.
-4.
Oh,
Surprise.
Down.
That sucks.
Damn, you gotta go.
I, on
You
the
know what?
other
I
hand,
have
got an
sniff.
18.
I got sniff.
Okay,
I
18.
got an 11. Can I? Would a 13 be a success?
13 would be a success.
I got a 23.
You got a 23.
What?
Okay.
Everyone rolled
okay.
good.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Dice jail, dice jail.
I will describe it for Brady then. Brady, you walking around the room and you getting pretty close to the door, you feel, as you get closer to the door, you feel this like pressure coming from the door. There doesn't seem to be any way to disable it here. You've seen these things before, and you've seen castles before, and you've been in and around ancient castles, and you've been alive long enough to know that know of different technologies that the ancients might have had. This seems to you, maybe this is potentially siege protection that the ancients had put in place, because this is the outside of the citadel. This is maybe if the citadel was taken over, this is siege protection. So they wouldn't want anybody coming in from the outside, so there isn't going to be any way to turn it off from the outside. What you also notice, however, after realizing the blood is 2 months old and all of that, and seeing all of the blood here, you look around and notice that the torn up garments and little bits of metal are sort of indicative of the kind of clothing that the guards were wearing. So, and 33 did mention seeing guards, or 33 or 42 did mention seeing guards come up here and like around, and around 2 months ago was when the beast came out and was going around murdering a bunch of the guards. So potentially a lot of the guards may or may not, or may have come here in trying to get to the king, or to the mayor, and unfortunately met a quite grisly fate once they got up here. So, if this is a siege, if this is siege protection, something triggered the siege protection. If the mayor is in there, and
He's
you guys
stuck
don't
in
know
there.
how to, you guys don't know how to turn off the door, the mayor might not know how to turn off the door either.
That's why he's just on the intercom.
Think he's stuck in there?
And it would also
He's
be why there's
stuck
no
in there.
guards outside protecting the door either.
How'd you get stuck in there?
Well, surely he would starve. He'd been in there for a while.
He's been in there for 2
He's probably got
months.
supplies in there.
He
He might be running low on supplies. So they're out of ammo, and he's stuck in a room, potentially starving to death. We could technically just tell everyone what's going on and wait.
I'm not
Like
convinced
this
he's in there
dude-
at this point.
This guy's entire rule is an illusion.
Yeah, that I'll agree with. But nobody truly knows if he's in here.
That is true.
I've got a good feeling.
Is there how far
Right.
along? Okay, is this door up against a wall? I'm sorry, if I had to describe this scene again. Is there a side parts? There's the door and then walls that go.
You're
Past
kind
the
of
door?
you're kind of in a hallway, but on your left side is just like a railing, or like a stone railing, as if it was on the outside of a castle, and a dirt wall that goes up and over you. On your
Okay.
right side is stone, and just above that is stained glass.
Okay, so
There
there's really
is-
just no open air.
Yeah, there's really no open.
I'm just trying to think of another way we can potentially pass through into this place around the door.
I'm curious what's behind that glass.
Oh, the glass is just the room that you guys were just in.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is on the outside walls of the citadel. The mines the main hub of the mines is the inside of the citadel. And if it wasn't clear, the tippy top of the citadel is what's still sticking out of the ground, and that's Gold Marsh.
I gotcha.
Do we think that the door repels everything?
It would seem that way.
I don't know. Maybe there is something that it doesn't repel.
The only thought that comes to mind is, like the robot, potentially this does not defend against the Vanyans. But that would be really dangerous to test.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting pretty close to it, and there's a substantial pressure. You'd be able to feel it before it gets you.
Okay.
Now, hello and good morning to my citizens of this fine city. Now, I've heard whispers of a certain outsiders attempting to spark a rebellion. Cute. Just remember, I hear everything in this city, and I don't take kindly to folks with bad ideas and worse follow-through. No matter how many gods of mine you kill, I've got 1,000,000 more behind me. And y'all should also remember that for if you decide to back them. Now, any information on the location of this here party, I will grant you as many work tickets and as many chits as your little heart could desire, as well as much food as you could possibly want. Bring me information, or give information to the gods, and you will be rewarded most handsomely.
Can we roll perception to see if we heard him on the other side of the door?
You can roll perception to see.
I look at Boy, I'm like, he's scared.
Dang.
Damn it.
He's scared.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, I guess you can't
not
get
either.
close enough to the door to put your ear up against it.
No, I do want to test. Can I feel the pressure before I enter the danger zone?
Yeah, you can feel the pressure.
I can feel the
so
pressure.
Alanians
Okay.
are not
So,
safe either.
I'm not immune.
I was thinking that too.
Are there any? But there's no indicator on how to get through.
That's the point.
It's as far as Brady's role figured out, it's to protect in the event of a siege. So if in the event of a siege, they would be closed off. The only real way to take down the siege protections
Mm-hmm.
and I'm leaving it there.
Boy, remind me, have you tried the Grim Peeper here?
I have not.
Not in this
Let me
room.
put that on.
You put the Grim Peeper on, and there is dirt. You see dirt.
Oh,
Lame.
that makes sense.
Okay, so it did sink. All right.
You're under.
Yeah, they dug this out.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't know anything. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we should change our approach here.
Well, can I roll investigation again, specifically to look for like a switch or something?
You guys already did that. There is no
Okay.
switch.
There's no
We did.
switch.
I think if it was a defense mechanism, there probably wouldn't be a switch on the
On
outside.
the outside.
Yes. There might not even be a switch in that room.
Maybe it's just hostile towards just presence instead. Maybe an automaton needs to be here.
Maybe. But it's morning already. Apparently.
Yeah,
Which makes me wonder, where does that machine go in the daylight?
Exactly. Is this its vampire cave?
Just really wanted to be a
probably be-
vampire.
I wanted to be a vampire robot so bad. It's potentially heading back here if that's... Because it's morning now. If that's the case.
I say we look for it.
I am at a loss.
I am as well.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. If you are a... This is kind of giving it to you guys a little bit, but I can sense that you guys are stuck. If you are under siege, would you want there to be a way for the enemy or your attackers to be able to turn off your defenses?
Probably not.
Yeah.
But obviously there needs to be a way for you to turn off your defenses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
So, if you had defenses, right, and if you especially had a siege system, where would you want the off switch to be?
You give us way too much credit.
Yeah, right?
I would assume in the room.
You make it way too open-ended. Probably... I'm just...
Inside, like past the door.
Either that or the answer is so fucking obvious that it just is like, that can't possibly be what you're trying to say.
That's what yes.
It's really not as
Yeah.
obvious as you think it is.
I
Are you
think
saying it's
But
on
I'm
the
just-
other side of the door?
that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
is what we've been
So
assuming.
I want you
but there's
guys
no-
to imagine. I want you guys to imagine not the castle as it is now, the castle as it was then. So imagine that there's a lot of doors on the outside that are all currently have this pushing effect going on. So this is not the only door.
Okay.
Right.
So if this is a door, the other entrances that lead out of this door are closed off, right? But they wouldn't have been closed off back in the time of the ancients. This would be like it would be open and all that. There'd be like hundreds or thousands of other doors all on the outside of the building, all of them now having siege protection on. Would it make sense to have the off switch on the outside of the wall by one of these doors where it could be attacked by an enemy force?
No,
And just
we are not
breach.
making... We are past that assumption.
Okay.
I'll make a bold statement. Can I roll recall from my vision and say if there's
You
any
can roll vision. You
way
can roll
in
recall
there?
from your vision. Yes.
Thank you.
I'm assuming...
Oh, that was a nasty roll.
I'm assuming... Because we have no other information, it's either going to be related to the robot, since the robot's also a part of the defenses, and could potentially just be the head of security.
Makes sense.
Or it is related to the tunnel that the robot came out of, which could potentially be like the main security route.
Right, since that was broken in rather than an actual
Yeah.
door, maybe that actually leads somewhere inside.
Yes.
I was also thinking this is a possibility, but the city wasn't buried long time ancient. There might be some sort of trapdoor on some sort of roof or ceiling that would be on the surface poking out now that might not be under siege, or something they would have protected. No one would have protected anyone coming from above.
Perhaps.
And it wouldn't have
I
been
think we do have
climbable
the-
because it would have been so big back in the day.
Perhaps.
But you know,
I think
the casino is part of the ancient structures. Yes, it's all part of the citadel.
I'm not so sure because I think
Okay,
Gold
well-
Marsh was like
Okay.
there's
that's
of course
fine.
the ancient city which we're in now, but then there is the Gold Marsh that was built on top of it. I don't think the cathedral was
right.
attached.
No, you might be right. I guess I was hopeful since you could see it in the peeper, but the peaper's only 50 years, so
Okay.
Yeah, Peeper's
probably
only
would've
50
been
years.
here. It probably
Maybe
would've been
someday we
here.
can find a way to dial it, but for now it's 50.
That would be nice.
If
I
anybody,
think maybe.
I think we go down that hole.
I think so.
I don't like it, but I think that's our only option at this point.
if anybody
Yeah, the
wants,
robot.
If we don't want to completely change our strategy and just make this a revolution of ideals rather than an assassination.
I think it needs to be an assassination.
Yeah, this guy's a bad hombre.
We gotta
Nothing-
take the system.
Nothing
We
would
gotta
show
take-
that things have actually changed, like actually hijacking those
Yeah,
comms.
good luck. Persuade. I don't think we have the potential to persuade everybody.
When there's nothing we can do to prove him wrong, that there is
Yeah.
nothing.
We need to show them the
Yes.
other options by taking
We either
away
we
the
either-
person that's keeping them blind.
get him to admit it, or
Mhm.
Ooh, that's a good
Oh.
idea.
By the way, I look over at Johan and I'm like, do you think Splash is going to sell us out?
oh, I'm certain of it.
God damn it!
You said you'd buy me a drink, damn it!
I feel we should move as though we will definitely get sold out by someone.
Yeah, I don't think it's
We
wise
do
to
have to
go
be.
up there.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Him
Surface?
now
No
knowing
deal.
because. Yeah, we can't go to the surface. I think we might be able to still blend in through the mines.
Yeah. Because guards don't come down here anyways.
Mhm.
Well,
just for the sake of moving on with this, just for the sake of moving on with the story, I would like any of you roll whatever makes sense to put together the pieces of this, the siege puzzle, I'm gonna call it. And if you roll over a 9, I'll just give it to you.
What is the what's the roll again?
anything
Roll-
you can justify.
Roll anything you can justify. Yeah. So, lucky,
Like an insight?
lucky guess, insight.
Okay, cool. Because I have a +5 in insight.
Oh God. Okay. As long as you roll over a 9, you get it.
I'll try an intuition.
What is that?
14.
Okay.
I got a fucking 7. Why?
You need to change your dice.
Jail.
Okay, Brady, I'm gonna give it to you, which makes sense because you were the one that sort of deciphered the whole siege external thing. So, if you have siege defenses, you're going to want there to be a way to turn it off so that you can actually leave the room. Of course. The smartest place for a kingdom to place, or for a technologically advanced kingdom like the ancients were, to place their off switch would be in the highest defensible position, which would be at the center, or the core, the base of the citadel.
So we need to go down.
So, down.
Back
So,
to where we
Probably
started.
Probably that tunnel.
Probably that tunnel or deeper.
Yeah, the tunnel or deeper.
it's-
Tunnel's
it's
the
a starting
deepest
point.
yeah,
We check it
so
out.
far.
If we don't like it, we go deeper.
Womp kicks a rock across the room.
The back and forth is kind of annoying, but
What am I playing? God of War Ragnarok? Come on.
It feels
we
like
walked
Wizard
all
101.
we walked all the way up the mine just to find out that there was an impassable door, and now we have to go all the way back down to unlock it.
If anyone in the audience has ever played Wizard 101, they will know that you have to do some dumbass like fetch quests, and they make you go all the way there, and you have to go all the way back, and then all the way there, all over again. That's what it feels like.
Ay caramba.
Nate was taking notes when he played Wizard 101.
I've never played Wizard 101.
He's only heard me bitch about it.
I have.
Oh, so it's your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault. I'm sorry.
I have.
Ha.
Well, you guys did get some information. You guys
Yeah.
discerned that the sort of the despot is a bit of a fraud. They don't have a lot of supplies anymore. Their forces are weak and terrified of the mines, and the mayor presumably is stuck behind a door, unable to
Stuck
actually do
behind-
anything,
Yeah, and he's scared of us.
and scared of
I
you.
like that.
I do like that.
That
He's making
is
a
good.
lot of empty
He
threats.
should be scared.
I do feel like there's a way into there, though. Without going all the way back down, but I suppose we have to go all the way back down. But I don't like the idea of going all the way back down, because now everybody knows to look for outsiders.
Yeah.
But we will do it.
We ain't got a choice.
We stay with the Alonians. We don't interact with anyone else.
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
you could go
Shouldn't.
down the outside of the citadel.
We all
Wait, how can we go down the outside?
I mean, it's just dirt.
We're gonna dig all the way? That's even worse.
Technically, you could dig all the way down the citadel.
You know, we could
I
do
don't
it. It
know.
would take some time, but we could.
I feel like if
Why
we
don't you
did
guys
that, there's a
pass
high
through?
chance, though, of we're just gonna come across
I
a
don't wanna
different
split-
door with the same defense on it.
Yes, we don't want to come across that blind.
We already have a way inside the citadel, so let's just
go
take
quickly.
the route that we have and try our best to be inconspicuous.
Sounds good.
So probably stealth.
Let's stealth.
Roll stealth.
Okay. Come
Would
on,
it be
dice, don't
possible?
fail me.
Does Johan and
fucking
Swamp have
kidding
stealth?
me?
I do.
No.
Are you fucking kidding? I got a fucking 7.
Damn.
Yeah, let me start putting
Would
this.
it be possible for me to take disadvantage in stealth to aid my party and give them advantage?
I will allow it.
Thank you.
I will roll my
Ice
stealth.
jail for you too.
No,
Ooh,
no fucking
11.
way.
What happened?
What?
You were.
Is it 2 nat 20s?
It's 2 nat 20.
Oh, wow.
That is.
I got an 11.
I got a 13.
Oh god,
I got a
I'm taking a
12.
picture.
Shit.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
What are the chances of that?
I know.
Um.
That's
Shoot, I
the
don't know.
wildest thing to ever happen to me. I'm saving this photo. I'm printing this out and framing
make
it.
Make it your wallpaper.
I was gonna say make it your wallpaper.
Are the
Oh my
odds?
god. That's oh my god.
You felt it in your bones.
Right. So it is a 0.25% chance of rolling 2 nat 20s.
Where can I put this? I'm gonna put this in quotes.
Damn.
The dice have spoken.
The dice. Well, shit. I guess everyone just sort of assumes that you guys were there, or however you want to play it. Actually, I give free reign to however you want to play this.
Okay, I mean it's probably a back and forth between like the shadows, and anytime we can't, we just quickly move. Oh, hello. Oh no.
Yeah, I hear you. We're here. We're
Oh,
good.
good. Okay. Everyone else froze for me, so I thought.
Oh, gotcha. That's unfortunate.
So I think we probably just walk through, try to be inconspicuous, and there are certain points. There's just a montage of us stealthing through the mine shaft. We're walking through, and then we all duck and roll behind some crates. And then at one point we do like a human chain to drop a platform. I grab Johann by the antlers to pull him away from a guard.
Oh god, that image is that the real backbreaker.
Oh man.
And we just hop and skip and flip and roll and walk casually down to the bottom.
And on the bottom there are none of the workers mining. It's just Alanians on the bottom 2 levels. So
Okay.
Congratulations. You're now at the bottom of we'll call it the main amphitheater, or the main chamber of the citadel. The tippy top of the citadel.
Or the bitty bottom.
Or the bitty bottom.
Mm.
The bitty bottom, which is actually the tippy top. It's a whole thing. It's a buried city. You get it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that was a cool montage of stealth missions.
I know, right?
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay, well, do we investigate? Do we roll investigation here to see what's what, or?
I think so. Do we think it's probably where the robot came from?
Oh, I don't know.
That's the only lead we have.
Yeah.
Considering it's a breach, it's a possibility.
I will say where the robot came from, 33 mentioned, or at least 33 was supposed to mention, that is the deepest point that they have gotten so far.
Okay.
Okay, sounds
sense.
good to me.
All right,
Sounds
well,
like it
good.
makes sense.
Go
We're in robot
straight to the
territory.
belly of the beast. How wrong can this go?
Very wrong, based on the magical defenses we saw so far.
You know, with
That will be fine.
yeah,
You're right,
Tom's
we're
actually a little
awesome.
excited. He wants to see it.
Yeah, we're pretty awesome.
You know, he
We're
grew up
pretty
with
cool.
dwarven knickknackery, and he's just like he wants to see what it truly's got.
I rolled 2 nat 20s, so I feel pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you something else for the 2 nat 20s later on, but it's not yet.
It's not relevant yet.
It's not. I'm gonna give you another one someday because I have to honor. That's a double nat 20. That's a
double nat 20.
1 in 400.
Can I get a
chance.
+6 in stealth?
Yeah.
No, but
Okay.
that was worth a shot. That was worth a shot, and I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wild.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm glad that we're recording that.
Yeah, the shots.
That you
I
got.
wish we were like physically recording.
Yeah. Then you
You had
saw
a
that.
dice cam.
I know, right? That would be sick. I got a picture though.
You got a picture. I'll put up the picture on screen when you roll it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
I
welcome.
didn't
And,
post.
and it's with the gold D20s too.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Just-
one of the gold d20s, but yeah. Wild. On a disadvantage. 2 nat 20s. Amazing.
That's the best time
Okay.
to do it.
Yeah.
For real. I'll try and do that every time I have disadvantage.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys walk down past. You see the Alanians sort of, as you're walking deeper into the mines, they see you and they're sort of talking to each other, like whispering, towards each other, and you get a couple nods.
Mm-hmm.
As you venture into the hallway and towards where now you are underground.
Got it. Once we're in the hallway, does it basically look the same with or without the peeper?
Yes, sans that hole right there.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it seems when this city was buried, the internals of the city were preserved.
Pretty. Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
the outside area just so happened to be an area that was filled in with dirt and was since
I see.
excavated. But now, you
Are there any
internals.
murals or images on the other side of the wall when I put the peeper on?
Well, you don't even need a peeper for this one. This one you would just see depictions of Alanians with like tools and hammers and chisels.
Okay, so this was definitely Alanian. So the automaton probably is protecting the Alanians.
I feel
So-
100%.
I feel really confident about that.
Yeah.
Too bad there's not a way to really program one of you guys to...
Well,
boy,
Maybe
my
there
neck.
is.
if we run into it, the three of us will run, and you will
Try to talk to it?
be fine.
Yeah, we'd
Okay.
have to play it pretty defensively, and you'd have. You just caught shards of glass from in midair.
Yeah, I'm
I think
pretty
you
cool.
I think you can skitter around that robot and reason with it, so to speak.
Hopefully.
Pull the stick
Maybe
out
this-
of its ass.
Maybe there's more robots.
I mean, it's also daytime, so it might just be kind of like chilling.
Do you think it would be here? Do you think it could get all the way back down here?
It would have to go
Would
past
have-
all the Alanians.
It would have to go back
Unless
here
it has
without
an
anyone
alternate
knowing
route.
that it can. That's
Maybe.
possible. I
Well,
would like to know where it goes during
I
the
think
day.
I think there is a possibility though that there are other automatons here.
Yes. We should move forward with that assumption.
yes.
Yes.
Move carefully.
So we will keep moving carefully.
Okay. You guys are at the crossroads already, so you can either continue straight down the hallway, or you can turn right down the automaton hole.
So we know it's an automaton hole.
Well, that's the hole that the automaton broke out of.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we already went through that.
That's what I thought too.
Sorry. In
Wait, I
that
thought we
case-
had to go through that to go down the hall.
Oh no, there was one side of the hallway had the hole on it. The other side had that mural, and then there was a hallway going forward that 33 was investigating when the automaton broke through the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, although it is probably the most dangerous route, I feel like the direction that automaton came from is probably the security room.
Yes, I
Yes.
completely agree with you.
Yeah. So we're going down that way. Let me lead.
Yes, please.
That sounds like the best idea.
We'll just sit out here.
We don't have to. Don't leave me completely alone. You can run away.
I don't know if I can fit in this hole with these antlers here. Like,
Oh, it's a normal sized hallway. This is for ancients too, which are about your guys' size. Maybe not Johan, but just have to duck a little.
Yeah. So, actually, Johan, you'd be fine walking. Maybe through the wall, you'd have to duck. But the size of the automaton having to,
Oh,
was-
that's true.
yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
joke. He was being.
Yeah, I caught it. It's fine.
He was like putting his head up against it in a way to forcefully
Yeah,
not.
because
fit.
Johan's
Oh.
scared. He's shivering in his little deer boots.
He's
I've
just worried
decided
about
Johan
losing his
doesn't like
antlers.
robots.
That's fair.
Don't
That's
With-
don't
valid.
be a
Yeah.
fawn, Johan.
And Thwomp has decided he loves robots, and if it's a vampire robot, even better.
Thwomp's just really into robots.
He is.
He's just
He
very
loves
excited
it.
by robots. Okay. You guys enter through this through the hole and look. You guys do come to a T intersection. To your left, you see it's a very long hallway, and there are cracks as like from the automaton running on the ground that way. To your right is a sort of arched doorway that's open, and you can see there is a room in there.
Do we want to keep following the automaton path, or do we want to check out that room?
I must admit, I'm curious.
It's a room. It probably doesn't go any further than that. We could just
We can
pop
put
in
our
and check
heads
it
in
out real
there.
quick. Could
Yeah.
be the security room.
Gimble can give it a quick sniff, see if there's
Yep.
anything in there.
And then once we're done there, if that's not the security room, we keep retracing the footsteps of the automata.
You can always turn around.
We can always turn around.
And you
Hopefully,
So
we don't
let's check
follow
the-
Mayor and lock ourselves in somewhere.
I put my
Let's
arm
check.
around Johan. I'm like, you worry too much, buddy.
I'm going to have to imagine that the doors inside the citadel probably do not have the same defense.
Hmm.
So yeah, let's check the room. Checking the room.
Okay. You guys enter the room. It's a very simple room. There is a couple desks. At one of the desks is this large, like tome that's open. There's a pen next to the tome, and there are little dots and dashes that have been written in the tome. Also, there is a bookshelf with many books, some dusty, some not. And there is a sort of nice rug in the room as well.
Like an old rug,
Like an old
but
rug.
a nice rug.
It's a nice rug. Yeah, it's an old rug, but it's a nice rug.
Okay. How big is it?
Sort of big enough to cover the floor.
The entire floor?
Not the entire floor. It's just sort of in the center of the room.
So it really ties the room together?
It does really tie the room together.
My first thought is that like there's something under the rug,
That's my first thought.
like a
too,
hidden
like-
door or something.
True. My first thought, my first thought was that paper probably has the texture of dried seaweed.
Oh. Well, Gimbal and I like shoot each other a look because we were both on the same wavelength. I'm like, you want to get one end of this rug?
I do.
We start rolling up the rug, DM.
Okay.
Poi Poi shoots Johan a glance and is like, I'm craving seaweed.
You guys start rolling up the rug.
Why are you looking at me for that?
This is the
I don't
room,
know,
by
they're
the
up
way.
to something.
This is the room that you're currently in. There's the door. There's the desk.
And that's the rug.
There's a bookshelf, and there's the rug. That's
Damn,
how
it
big-
really does tie the room together.
It really does
Damn.
tie the room together. And when you guys roll up the rug, you see that in fact the rug was covering something. It looks like it's almost black, slightly etched into the floor as if somebody was maybe like trying to grind really hard into the stone. It's the runic language, so the language of the ancients, but also slightly familiar specifically to Poi Poi. So it's
Oh,
a runic alphabet.
Alanian.
It's sort of like ancient Alanian. And it looks like this was scratched into the floor as if, something.
Could I decipher it?
Roll to decipher.
Okay.
And yeah, this one, a 13 is going to be a success, but even with a 1, I will give you something.
Sounds
So this is
good.
a scale of how much you're able to decipher it.
Could I argue for insight?
You can argue for insight.
Perfect. Give me that. Shit.
What is it?
10.
So
I have 4 pity points.
I can give it to you with a 13. I can give you a
Better answer. With
a
13.
better answer with a 13, but you will still get an answer with a 10.
The choice is yours.
I really wanted to save my pity points, but I feel like this could be significant.
Wait,
Still
just
getting
like
some
thinking
kind of
really hard.
answer. I'm going to just take it.
Okay.
I'll take what I get from a 10. Does that count as a failure?
That does technically count as a failure.
Good, because I wanted a pity point.
And you get a pity point.
There you go. There's a trade-off.
So underneath it's difficult to read. It's definitely ancient, but it's also definitely Alanian.
Yeah.
And from what you can decipher from modern Alanian, you can make out the word betrayal and something about coin.
Maybe the
There is
treasure?
also a circle with several lines coming from it.
Oh, hey. Do I feel like this runic circle is just like a message or a note, or do I feel like this is potentially magical?
You could always test it.
I pull out the heart of the lake.
Okay, you pull out the heart of the lake. Hang on.
Like you'll do all this tension to say nothing happens.
When you look through the heart of the lake, the runes in front of you, as you hold the heart of the lake over it, the runes appear in the heart of the lake and sort of shift and turn into a language that you can't understand. You see
We
now,
can read runes with the heart of the lake.
That's
you can
sick.
see that this scratch is talking specifically about the king going mad. There is mention, it's sort of broken English, or broken common, but you can still understand it. It is a betrayal. The king betrayed his people. And there is mention, the coin bit you read, now you understand that it's not specifically talking about coin, but a place where coins are made. The ancient mint. At the
Okay.
heart of the citadel. As well, you find out there is, in fact, at the center of the mint itself, powering the mint, there is another stone, another grand soul stone, similar to the heart of the lake. This one being the heart of gold.
Oh my. Maybe that's what was on the mural.
Oh. It was a different gem. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, I'm assuming that all of the core gems probably have this heart theme. Do you think that Einar Grimm's is the heart of darkness?
Fuck.
Probably the edgelord.
Honestly,
Makes sense.
God damn it.
I'm gonna write that in my notes anyway. I'm not confirmed. Also glad that I established the theme to name all the major artifacts when I named my major artifact. So then that means the treasure is real. But it's not exactly treasure, it's just their minting press.
Yeah.
It is
It's
the
just
ancient
the-
mint.
And they have a major soul stone themed around gold, I guess. I don't know if that's just color or if maybe that's like implies any of its capability. I mean, if they keep it in the mint, so
It's the thing that's powering the mint.
it's a thing powering the mint.
Yes.
Could be like a philosopher's stone and transmuting random shit into gold.
Or golden goose, as it were.
Maybe.
I'm gonna walk over to that bookshelf and see if there's any like history books on what we're discussing. Maybe.
You do see there are many books, or I kind of want to call them tomes. They're not bound in the modern way. They're bound in sort of, bound in sort of ancient way. These books are thousands and thousands of years old.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
There are some covered in dust, others that are perfectly clean.
Really?
Magic.
Then I pick up one of the ones that's clean because it's probably been touched recently.
Or it's enchanted.
Either way, I'm picking it up.
You pick it up and get this sharp pain in the back of your head.
That's not a
And-
hangover.
You guys look over at Thwomp. Thwomp is current. As soon as Thwomp picked up the book, he's like, "Huh, look at this." You see this spark of blue light light up his veins across his hands
Oh,
as
Jesus.
his eyes glow and his mouth glows, and his head shoots back like.
Oh, brother, not again.
What happened to me? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to Johan.
God damn.
You feel alright, Womp buddy?
Oh!
I'm firing my Sorry. Dead reference.
Thwomp, you see in the back of your head, you get this vision of a golden line leading you down and through the core of the citadel and into a room with a large pyramid. All the while, in the back of your mind, you hear a voice, this sort of loud, booming voice that sounds almost like your own. But like it's familiar in that way. Feels like your own, but not quite. And the voice says, "The gods have betrayed us. And so comes the time of the students, of the children, to overtake the father." And that is it, as the vision ends in a familiar blue streak and ash clouding over. And you come to. As your eyes turn turn back to normal, the veins come out of your hands and go back into this book. And you can now look down at the book, whose title has transcribed from runic to common, On the Gods of Avarnia.
Well, that's a book we should take.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hold on to this.
What did he see?
It has a bit of a kick to it.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
It's back.
She
Hey,
came
guys.
here.
Oh shit, wait a minute. I'm gonna pull out the paper and the heart of the lake, and I'm gonna translate Scratch's actual name.
Oh, okay.
Probably
The
gonna
name.
named like Demon Lord or some shit.
The name.
I hope it just says Scratch.
The name. The name translates to the Alanian language. NYX.
Nix.
Next.
Nix? Is your name Nix? Great. Nix. Now we know.
All right.
They still call you Scratch.
Wasn't that one of the names of one of the gods? Wait,
That's what I'm thinking.
What
or
is
am I
it?
thinking of? Or am I thinking of Greek gods?
It is a Greek god. Yes. But I thought Nyx was. I mean, the DM's right here. Hey Google.
You have a book on the gods right now.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look at this. I got a book. I open it up.
You open the book to find out that there is a god. The god is not named Nyx, it's named Nyxus. Nyxus.
Spelled phonetically.
The god of the mists and the sole god of chaos.
Oh.
That feels appropriate.
Yeah, they seem like a god of chaos.
I
Honestly.
read the line chaos, and I kind of I look up from the book to look at the cat, and I look back down, and I look back up, and I look back down, and I look back up.
And it's a
Every
crow.
time you look up and down, it switches.
Yeah, and it's changing from the crow to the cat, crow to cat, crow to cat. I'm like, yeah, that reads.
Yeah, it's
Now it makes sense why you looked a little chaotic when I saw you at the quarry.
Are you?
I was-
are you
I was
the
right on
god of
my-
chaos?
It might be a servant of the gods.
Holy
yeah.
shit!
Straight
Really?
the god.
You're straight up a god.
It looks at the shackle around its leg.
Yeah, read the shackle.
Wait, let's
Read
translate
the
the
shackle.
shackle.
Read the
Shackle.
shackle. Read the shackle.
The shackle basically just reads, in no uncertain terms, binding of Nyxus.
Oh damn.
Holy shit! You're straight up the god of chaos. Is there a way
Hi.
to take? Okay.
Wait, sorry, say that again? What did you say?
Is there a way to take that off of you? Do we want? Is there a way to take that off of you? Is it a way we currently have access to?
The cat shakes its head.
Makes sense.
Are you stuck in these two forms?
Hmm.
Okay.
And I would imagine.
That's
that,
why you've been a little shit.
I would imagine our patron deity would want us to aid them then.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Thwomp feels better about this god that's been in our presence now. I
Okay.
wasn't sure to make sure of it before.
Grooming
Well.
its paw.
I would imagine that they don't have access to their full power. Whatever
True.
pressed
No.
form this is. Probably not a good thing. This might not even be them, just a projection per se, or an avatar, something along those lines.
I mean, the god of
Probably
chaos is
just-
right there. You can ask them.
I mean, God of Chaos,
I
I'm
was
assuming
hoping
can
to chime in.
shapeshift. God of Chaos, I'm assuming can just shapeshift normally. But
Probably.
I guess, I mean, I think already said is locked between those two forms.
Yep.
Yes. Well,
I start
Interesting.
I'm like thumbing through the book to see if there's anything else. Otherwise, I'm going to close it and hand it to Gimbal so Gimbal can put him in his bag.
Reading
Gimble's face will explode.
What is that supposed to... Oh yeah.
reading through the book, you see that. Here, let me just say. Nixus is the enigmatic and elusive deity associated with secrets, shadows, and the unknown. Little is known about Nixus, who remains shrouded in mystery and ambiguity. Rogue spies and those who seek hidden truths whisper prayers to Nixus in secrecy, known as the Lesser God, and overall despised by their siblings.
Aww.
Poor thing.
I kind of look up at Nixus. I'm like, I'm sorry. You don't get along with your family? Thom kind of feels
Just
a little
looks
bad,
down at the shackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, stupid question.
Was it the god of death that did that to you?
Just sort of remains quiet.
No, then no.
I don't.
Maybe not.
I don't know what that means. Okay. Well, we still need to figure out what the security room is.
Yeah. Before we leave the room, I do want to check the papers with
Do
the
we
lines
think-
and dashes on it.
Yes.
Good point. Check the open journal.
Yeah.
We'll try and translate that. Yeah.
Good thinking.
Bombshell.
As you hold the orb over it, the sort of dots and dashes become clear to you as numbers. Just sort of a ledger book
Okay.
of various numbers. Occasionally there's a name or two. And as you flip through the page, there is a gold coin sort of between the pages. An ancient gold coin.
Oh. Does it look like my gold coin?
It does look like your gold coin.
Wow.
Looking at your gold coin now, the sort of symbology and the depiction of the citadel that was on your gold coin matches up with the citadel that you guys are currently in.
Huh.
So you are currently in the mint where your coin originated, or you're in the citadel with the mint where your coin originated.
Well, here you go, Thwomp.
Thank you.
You
Now
can
Thwomp's
start
got-
like one of those like coin collector books.
I got 2 ancient coins.
I pocket it. Thank you, Poi Poi, for letting me have this. I know how you love your booty.
I do. That's why I do squats.
I
Anyhow.
do go there.
All right. Well, I guess we're done in this room now, huh?
Yeah. Well, here's a
Seems that
question. Can I reread the message on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a feeling? Is the Heart of Gold old? Does the Heart of Gold power only the mint, or does it power the entire citadel?
It says that it's the power at the heart of the citadel, specifically talking about the mint because that's what was important in the person's head, but does not specifically say that it only powers the mint.
So if we find the stone and we take it out,
Might turn
that'll
everything
turn off the citadel's defenses, and we can go fucking kill the mayor.
Do it.
Well, if only we knew where the mint is. If only someone had a convenient vision.
I had a vision, and I explained the vision in detail.
Well,
Quickly ascends.
And now you have to make a new player character.
Yeah. Sorry. Hello, my name is Dullivan. I'm a toad. No, I'm kidding.
Of course you'd be a toad. You just gotta also be something slightly slimy and sticky and aquatic.
And amphibious. in
Amphibious,
nature.
yeah.
I'm non-binary.
of course you are.
Johan looking at Poi Poi pretending to be a toad, just like, what is going on?
Sorry, I blacked out for a second there. Anyway. I have
You
to
were acting
exclusively
differently?
play. I have to exclusively play non-binary amphibians.
That's just your thing. That's
I like little non-binary creatures.
amazing.
Because I'm a little non-binary creature.
I'm very proud of you for that.
Thank you.
Very proud of you for
So
that.
let's go find the fucking mint.
Let's do it.
So that means we are hunting for the treasure.
But
Boy Play's really
little bit.
excited now.
Well, I want to see it.
We're gonna find treasure and we're gonna stab a bitch.
For real? I'm gonna be sick. I want a fucking Scrooge McDuck. You know?
Who?
From the old storybooks. It's an Alanian thing.
It must be an Alanian thing.
never heard of it.
So, Thwomp,
Woo.
with the vision that you had in your head, of the path, you sort of take lead and start walking down very confidently through the halls of this ancient city. And as you
I'm
sort
going
of
to cling to Thwomp's chest so that I'm technically still in front.
as you walk further and further along, you look around the ruins of the city and you feel something. It feels, as you get deeper and deeper into the citadel, you feel
Boy.
poi poi on your chest, and also it looks more and more familiar, and you get more and more confident that you know where you're going. Eventually, at some point, you completely ignore your vision of the golden path, and you just know where to go as you lead Poi Poi and the group down stairs and across catacombs, and eventually you come to these two grand doors, sort of across this chasm. You are now deep in the underbelly of the citadel, and you know that behind these doors is the mint that you guys have been looking for.
I pat Poi Poi on the head and I'm like, I think we're here.
Awesome. I'll hop off your chest.
Okay, just to be sure. What are the doors made of? I'm gonna check them.
The doors are made of wood, like
I'm gonna do woodworking on the doors.
Massive wood. Okay.
All right.
Do woodworking on the doors.
Don't lose that as an advantage.
Are the doors locked?
It doesn't seem like there is a lock on the doors. These are just massive doors.
Okay.
God damn.
Oh, well, I got an 11 on those massive knockers.
You see that it's a wood. It's a dark wood. It's a hard wood. But it's wood. It's made of wood.
Okay.
Should we
And
just
then
try and push?
I confidently walk up
Ooh.
and I kind of try to push one of the doors open.
When you push on the door, the doors slowly open, revealing on the other side a wall.
Wait, let's look through the Grim Peeper.
Yes, thank you.
I do look through the peeper. It's only 50 years, though.
And when you look through the Grim Peeper, there is still a wall.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I kind of walk up and I kind of knock on the wall to see if it's hollow or how hollow it is.
It's
Maybe it's an illusion door. Like,
yeah.
you just walk through.
Yes, we've seen this before. I confidently stride up into it.
And you're just like, guys, come on, and immediately bonk.
If you didn't, I was going to.
So you just bonked into a wall, and Thwomp, you were very, very confident that this was the place of the Citadel.
I was.
I think I split my eyebrow.
They,
Okay, there.
you think they just blocked it off?
Maybe.
You think we could destroy the wall?
I was
Would
gonna
make
say.
sense.
Maybe. I mean,
You've got that gunpowder barrel. We could try.
or a couple of
Have you
us
been
that
carrying
can
it
pass
this whole
through.
time? I think
I know.
No, we
Pull out my gun.
Yeah. All right, threw it with my blunderbuss.
can I just investigate the wall for maybe a
Yeah.
secret trigger or something?
Do that.
Yeah, you can go up.
You've got those kick-ass
looking around,
gauntlets.
roll investigation.
Oh, I haven't punched something in a while.
Okay, cool. That is a 23.
Oh.
You, looking across, you don't see a thing to push. However, you do find, as you're sort of dusting around, this debris sort of falls off the wall and reveals another sort of scratched in message.
You know what to do, boy.
I got all the peepers.
And looking at the message through the ball, you see a specific sort of cry for help from an Alanian of how could you abandon us?
Ominous.
I don't like that.
The Pale King?
I think probably the Pale King. This citadel definitely feels like a capital of the ancient civilization.
Very possible. I mean, if
So
they're
the
mints
Pale-
here, then it very likely could be.
Okay, well, I see one clear way through.
I see two clear ways since a couple of us have pass-through spells.
Yeah.
It's true. I still
Or we
have.
can. Or we can.
One.
Well, we only need this. We really only need to send one person through.
I have a question, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we left, it was nighttime, and now it's daytime. Does the charges on my amulet restart?
I will allow it. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Could I have
Yes.
taken Could I have gotten short rest in all that time?
Yeah, you took a short rest at the place or at the
Okay.
tavern area.
I'm not gonna roll because I only need to regain 1 hit point.
Gotcha. That's fair.
I think
Yeah.
we only really need to send one person through.
All right. Who wants to do it?
My
I
vote's
think-
on Poi Poi, just because in case there's another automaton back there, it won't
Right.
kill them.
It's very true.
Yeah, we don't want Gimbal getting stuck back there.
Cool.
That's fair. I'll
Okay.
cry when I'm alone.
Good luck, boy.
Thanks. Should I pass through with the soul stone with my hit point? The hit points is the most
Can
efficient.
you like knock 3 times or something if you're in danger, just in case, or
I have
something
the-
like that?
Well, I have the
The sending
the
stone.
sending stones.
Oh yeah, just let us know if something happens.
Yeah,
I'll let you
Yeah.
know.
I'll jump in there.
Here, I toss a stick of dynamite to Gimbal.
Good
Yay!
Oh, you still have that. Wonderful.
Mhm.
Of course.
So if I tell you guys I need backup, then
Blow
You
it.
blow
blow it.
the roof down.
Oh, actually, give you a chisel too, so you can actually put it in the wall.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're passing through the wall.
I sure am.
You should.
Okay. You approach the wall and cast pass through, and you place your hand on the wall, and as you slip through, you walk, and you keep walking. And you keep walking. And you keep walking. Eventually, you do make it to the other side of this wall, where you are met with nothing. This deep, intense darkness, like what you recall seeing from from when you explored the place where you met Karos, the god of death. Nothing. This eternal darkness. And then, sort of, your senses sort of come back to you, and your eyes adjust a little bit. It's still extremely, extremely dark, but you feel like you can just make out this faint orange glow. And then you hear a noise. And from the same direction as that orange glow, you see, to you it feels like miles above you, these two sets of glowing red eyes appear in front of you.
My mask is off.
As these two, we're going to call them mega automatons, start charging for you.
Charging?
Yes. You hear...
Mask off, hood off, hands up?
Mask off, hood off, hands up. They are charging you.
With the intent to slaughter?
Apparently. They're definitely charging at you. You have, I'll give you count of 10 to react. 9.
I'm booking it
8.
towards the gem.
Okay. Roll dexterity for me.
Fuck. That's fine. That is an 11. I have 5 pity points.
Okay. I will give it to you. I'll say that you can slip out with a 13.
Okay. Okay.
So
I'm
I'm
gonna try and wait for the very last second to slip if I can, so they run into each other.
Okay. Let me roll to see if they actually do run into each other. You manage to, not even knowing where you're going, you feel the pressure wave from this massive hand. This thing feels bigger than, like, the hand itself feels bigger than Gimbal. Goes crashing down into the floor, creating a cavern as you jump out just before it grabs you. The other automaton quickly turns its head and starts stepping towards you again. Unfortunately, they did not collide in with each other. They seem to maybe be...
Fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So you charge through and end up sort of slipping on this, like slipping on the side of this pyramid, but you can still continue charging up. You get up to the top and notice that the orange glow is now far above you.
Oh.
Additionally, as soon as you get up to the top, you hear another echo.
A third one?
Coming from in front of you. and then to the right of you, to the left, and before long, you see red eyes completely surrounding you on all sides.
Okay. I realize, due to the thickness of the wall, I don't know if my party has the potential to join me. I'm assuming there is nothing around me but just empty air.
It is black, apart from the glowing eyes and the glowing orb above you.
Can we hear this all happening?
Can I roll?
Poi Poi's probably giving you his play-by-play.
Can I roll? Okay, I'll pull up the sending stone. So we've got a GBB. Call that
what?
good news. Good news, bad news, bad news.
Okay, what's happening?
Good news, I found the gem. Bad news, giant robots. Double bad news, the wall is really thick and one stick of dynamite's not gonna get you through it.
Oh, should I go after you? I mean, I have passed through, but
Not
I don't
yet.
know. Not yet. Okay.
And I pocket the stone. Can I roll perception to see if there's anything around me that I could use to throw myself up?
Absolutely, roll perception.
Okay, that is a 15 minus 2, which is a 13.
Looking around you, it's very, very dark. You can't see...
Of course.
Yeah, you can't see shit around you. You can tell that there's a glow above you, and as you're walking around on the top of this, like, sort of flat surface, you step and you hear like a hollow spot. And
Underneath
you look
me?
down and you notice there is a trapdoor.
I go into the trapdoor.
You go into the trapdoor and you fall.
Oh!
You keep falling. And
The
you
wacky adventure.
keep falling.
Add 3 more bees to that!
And eventually, you hear as water surrounds you. And you sort of breach again, sort of gasping for air, as you can see again, as there's like this sort of glowing light from beneath you. Sort of illuminating this cavern. And in front of you, there are 2 things. There is a plaque, and standing beside the plaque, there is an automaton with red eyes staring at you, sort of rusted over and moss patches on its shoulder with the cloth laid over top. And this one is just looking at you.
Is this one the automaton? Because I saw the other one really up close.
We'll say yes. This is that was implied. Yes,
Yeah,
this is the
I just wanted
automaton
to
with the
clarify.
Yes, this is the automaton.
Hey. Can I glance? So I see a plaque?
There is a plaque next to it. Yes,
Is it like the spell plaques from the sewer?
you can interpret that it is in fact the spell plaques.
It's probably a different spell. So different runes. Hey. I'm Alanian. Are you going to attack if I approach?
There's no reaction.
Can I, like, slowly paddle towards it?
its head sort of watching you approach, but it doesn't move.
I continue approaching.
And as you approach, continues watching you, and then it reaches out towards you. And we go back with the others. Sort of on the other side of this wall. What are you guys doing? What are you guys thinking?
I'm
panicking. He's
Yeah,
like crying.
we're all panicking. I'm trying to calm. I'm like slapping Gimbal to get a hold of yourself. We can't lose it right now.
But a boy dies. I can't handle that.
Gimbal's not gonna die.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna.
No, Poi Poi's not gonna die. Who are you? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Dear man, where are you? I need help.
I'm in the corner. What do I do? What happened?
I don't know what to do.
I think he's just hoofing at the bricks of the wall, like just trying to start a tunneling, but it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, what can we do?
That is the question. So Poi Poi is currently stuck in the wall, or stuck on the other side of the wall, presumably, because I don't know if Poi Poi has given you any updates since they fell into the hole.
May I be giving updates?
Yeah, well, get that setting stone out and start screaming into it, Gimbal.
Gimbal or Poi Poi?
Or I grab it from Gimbal. I'm like, Poi Poi, where are you?
You also have a sending stone.
We all have one.
Well, I'm so panicky that I forget that I have one.
I'm okay.
Oh, thank God.
I'm okay.
What happened?
I'm inside the pyramid.
And you're safe?
I seem to be. There's the main automaton here. The one that me and Gimbal saw.
Oh, okay.
What's
It's not. It does not appear to be hostile to me. I say, as by this point, I'm assuming I can climb on. Can I? It was reaching its hand out.
Yeah, it was reaching its hand out. You weren't checking DM correspondence, were you?
No, I'm in full screen.
I was trying to at you, but
okay.
There you go.
Got it. I won't be in full screen. It helped me out of the water. There was water.
Thank God.
So this one's friendly to Alanians.
The others aren't.
I think the others probably just have the directive to protect the mint.
You know if there's a way we can get to you in the pyramid?
Not quite sure, but hold. I'm gonna look over this plaque. I'm gonna pull out the heart of the lake. Does the automaton have any reaction to it?
It looks down at the heart of the lake, but it doesn't actually move.
I'm gonna hold the heart of the lake up to decipher the spell plaque.
The spell plaque is transport. Greater transport.
Greater transport. That makes sense.
Oh, maybe that's how it's getting from place to place then.
Can I, brush aside some of the cloth on the automaton if it lets me?
It doesn't
Do I?
react.
Does the automaton have another greater transport plaque on its body?
It does not.
Okay.
There are runes over its body.
I'll read the runes.
The runes are it is a repeating command. It is protect, repel.
Got it.
Okay.
I've confirmed that this automaton's mainly just a protector, security guard. So, anyone he deems as an outsider has to go.
Oh. So we were kind of right.
So the Alanians are safe from this thing.
Well, good. We'll stay far away from it. Do you see how it gets out of there?
There's a spell plaque here called Greater Transportation.
Really?
Yeah. Which I presume probably Can I transcribe the runes for this spell on paper?
We will say... How are you transcribing it? Are you, like, putting the paper up and, like etching it, or are you just trying to draw it?
I feel like if I etch it, I might trigger it.
Okay, then you can... Yes, you can.
So I'm
you
going to
can
try
just
to
draw
draw it.
Good thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember how these plaques work. So, yeah, just to see if maybe this is something I could transcribe to my grimoire later, if I can figure out how it works.
Sounds good.
Okay.
In the meantime, I check Gimbal to make sure Gimbal's all right.
Right.
I give Gimbal a hug to calm him down.
Just tears. Your shirt is covered in tears.
Okay. You don't mind if I use this, right?
The automaton has no reaction.
Cool.
What's going on? Are you going to use it? Should we try and meet you on the other side, wherever it takes you?
I'll see you guys soon.
All right.
The trapdoor is still open, right?
Yes, the trapdoor is still open.
I have a presumption of how this spell works. Since the plaque didn't specify a destination, I'm presuming I have to go. So, I am going to focus in my mind the point in space directly above the Heart of Gold. And I touch the plaque.
You touch the plaque, and you know what? Actually, I'm going to describe it for everybody else. So, you guys hear Poi Poi talking about it, like talking about their plan to do it, and the last thing you hear from Poi Poi is that they are going to touch the plaque. And then you hear this sudden loud shock of silence, or like this sudden loud static in all of your heads. And then this weird sort of numbing pain. And then silence.
It got really quiet all of a sudden. What happened?
I want you guys to all roll perception.
Okay.
Scary.
-2 for me. Let's see how this goes.
It makes
Oh, wow.
Oh, I got a 20, not nat.
Okay.
3.
Damn, I got a 19, which is -4. It's 15. I want that. I want
I got
that
20.
I want that 20 so bad to get rid of this thing.
Yeah. Well, you
I
got
have a plus 5 in perception.
you get to raise your perception now. So now instead of a -3, now you have a -2.
That's a -4 going to a 3.
Oh, -4 going to a -3.
I'll
You
probably do the
guys,
opposite.
you guys hear this very distant, like echoey splash coming from below the bridge that you guys walked over.
Okay, I rush over to go check it.
This
I think
is
I rush over as well.
it is far, far, far below you. Sort of this echo.
I'm squinting my eyes. I'm looking to see if can I see like any water ripples or pinpoint where it fell specifically?
You can hear that there was an echo somewhere. You see, like far below, there is, like if you squint your eyes, there is water beneath you guys, and there is a hole leading somewhere, but you can't really see where that somewhere is.
What you looking for? I'm just right next to Thwomp.
Shit, no, we got to play it as is. I'm like, Poi Poi, I heard something splash in the water.
Oh shit! Should we check it out?
And I look back at Poi Poi. I'm like, I'm just stunned.
And I pull out of my out of my cloak. I'm assuming a bright orange
What the
major
fuck?
soul gem.
Yeah.
Hey!
What the fuck?
Poi Poi, you never cease to amaze.
I was so scared.
Oh,
As you see, the sort of walls
Oh, shit.
start crumbling and the door behind you falls down and lands with a crash as the sort of the bridge that you and Thwomp are currently on is rocking and shaking.
Run.
yeah.
We should go.
That place that we saw, that I saw. Should we jump in the water and head towards that, or just head towards the
We
door?
probably want to go up.
Okay. Well, let's go then.
We need to get out of the mines. Period.
Okay.
Who wants to hold this?
As the sort
I'll take it. I'll take it.
And we
as
run.
the world is falling around you guys.
Yeah. We're running out. We're leaving. We're leaving.
I'm going to need you all to roll dexterity for me.
Great.
Fuck.
All right. I'm gonna
Okay,
pick
we
this
saved a
die.
3 on that.
14.
Okay.
I can raise it if I have to.
8.
That is a 16.
God damn it.
8.
15.
Okay, so
Could I?
you 3
Could I help?
succeeded. You can. How are you going to help Gimbal?
Can I try to just lasso my rope around Gimbal and yank them?
You know what? I'm gonna say yes. you're now going with Gimbal.
Oh, no!
Gimbal is a lot bigger than you.
Oh yeah.
Let go of me!
With my free hand, I grab one part of the rope.
Can we do a human chain?
Yeah,
we're doing
roll-
it now.
Okay, Thwomp, roll strength for me.
Okay. Which one do I want to use? This one.
Nice, you have failed me.
I got an 11. I can raise it.
Bro, why's my hair literally falling out?
This is a very stressful situation.
We will say, yeah, you can raise it.
I have 4 pity points. Do I need to use all of them?
We'll say, just give me a 13.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I give you I bequeath you a 13.
You guys. Okay, so you guys all running across the bridge. The bridge collapses under Gimbal, and as Gimbal falls, Poi Poi whips the whip around him and hangs on as Poi Poi's feet slide down towards the edge. And as Poi Poi just falls over, Thwomp dives and grabs Poi Poi, and now you guys are all hanging over the chasm. As
Guys, let go of me! Don't risk your life for me!
I'm going in there. I'm pulling too.
Shut up, Gimbal!
okay, Johan,
No,
I want you to
keep us
roll.
We're in
Fine.
it together.
Yeah, Johan, roll strength for me to pull Thwomp
fuck.
up.
That's a flat roll for me. Can I
DM really wants us to go
argue
in the drink.
willpower?
I will let you roll willpower. This is a stressful
Fuck yeah.
situation.
Thank you.
This is a stressful situation.
Pure adrenaline.
Pure
Please.
adrenaline.
You know what? This one.
What kind of reaction is that?
Bad or good, bad or good!
I can't make heads or
Not
tails
one?
of that. Oh,
No!
Jesus.
Johan
Gimbal.
grabs onto Thwomp as you guys hear this massive explosion and a stalagmite falls from the ceiling and crashes on the ground below you guys, or behind you guys. The whole platform that you guys are on cracks and slides down into the abyss with a massive thud and booming explosion, and you guys can see above you the cavern collapse in on itself. And
Damn, are we
slowly
fucking dead?
the vision turns to black as you hear this rumbling around you. And soon, the rumbling stops. You're still aware of something. Why are you still aware? As you sort of all try to look around yourselves and blink, and your vision slowly comes to, and you see sunlight coming through this plate glass window. Or the sunlight coming through this, not plate glass, stained glass. Sorry. As you slowly wake up and see someone you don't recognize standing over you. Are you guys okay? And as you all slowly come to, you find yourselves in the center of the main chamber of the citadel, as it was during the time of the ancients.
What?
What?
There are people walking around having a jolly old time, There are there is sunlight shooting through the stained glass window. There is the only semblance of what had just happened to you is in the rubble around you. And this person sort of looks you up and down. Are you okay?
What?
And that's the end of the session.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, so many questions, DM. How could you?
Yeah, can we cause a paradox?
Consequences of Gimble being clumsy.
Gimbal, you tripped through time.
And considering we have multiple spheres, we're tripping balls, maybe?
We are.
I'm actually kind of happy that happened then instead of before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that,
makes things
Mr.
interesting.
DM?
As in that could have happened before? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Falling through
audience,
time
it's a
is a
secret.
normal occurrence.
That is
Sometimes you slip on the fourth dimension, and that's okay.
But could that have been straight up avoided if we just all passed our dexterity checks?
Yes, that would have been avoided had you guys passed your dexterity checks. This was
Fuck, sorry.
yeah. This is a consequence of you guys falling off of the bridge.
So we need to get back to the present.
Did we die and fucking reincarnate? What happened?
Is this Valhalla?
I could describe the scene for you guys because we're still recording.
Yeah, give the audience a little something. They need that.
Yeah, so you're in the center of the
yes, the
citadel.
audience
This is
needs that.
well in the place. Just to describe it, this is the same place that you guys would have fell through the ceiling of the citadel at first. So, but instead of a pool of water being at the bottom, now it's just ground. Presumably, you guys fell there.
We fell through time.
Well,
Oh god, the
I
time
am
travel stuff is-
flabbergasted.
Oh my god. This is technically viable, given what we've seen.
It's technically viable given what you've seen, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What a rush.
The only reason this is happening here is because Brady did a nat 1, and I think that's hilarious. And I saw it as a
Fuck you too.
I saw it as a
One of the
I
most
saw it as a good
interesting nat
opportunity.
ones in the world.
I saw
Yeah,
it as a
I'd
good
argue it.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I not one. So you sent us thousands.
Okay, here's
back in
the
time.
plan. Here's the plan. We find a giant tree and we all freeze ourselves in amber.
And then a scientist is going to come and harvest our DNA.
Oh, you'll see.
And-
There's actually an easy way to get back.
Oh, wonderful.
We ask nicely.
Oh, cool.
You ask nicely.
Please,
Yeah.
DM, let us go back.
Well, I don't know. I
We have a
mean,
mayor to kill.
we could cause a lot of butterfly effects if we really wanted to.
You could.
Well, assuming time works like that.
You could.
What if I like it
Guys,
here?
Guys, we need
What
to
if I don't want to go back? The
Because we need to
freaking
start a horrible
What-
fashion trend.
Well, what if we're like
The
3
present
years away
sucks.
from the cataclysm?
then we can just kind of tell people about it and hopefully they listen.
Or actually, Thwomp, do me a favor, roll to recall right now.
Right now?
Or roll remember, or roll whatever you want to roll.
I'll do recall. I don't
Okay.
think I have anything as a particular thing that would help. Ooh, pressure's on, ladies and gentlemen. What is Thwomp gonna see with a 10? But I can kick it up to a 12 if I need to.
You know, I'll give it to you with a 12.
12 it is.
You your vision of the cataclysm, it was very, very specific. You saw the shapes of the clouds, you saw the positions of the sun. These are those same positions of the clouds and the sun looking through the window. Today is the day of the cataclysm.
No!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Literally out of the pan and into the fire.
Well, good news is, we do know that this building will be perfectly preserved, so if we stay right here in this spot...
Cover ourselves in amber.
Cover ourselves in amber.
That was fun. That was fun. I liked that ending. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad that...
I got really... Because there's that whole thing where, you can't just arbitrarily like put a character that they can't get out of, but it was very stressful for Poi Poi. I was getting a little worried.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just murder Poi Poi.
It was fun doing that whole stunt off screen.
Poi Poi.
I really enjoyed that, actually.
Okay, all right. So can we lift the curtain a little bit?
What
can we lift the veil a little bit? Can we talk about what you were chatting?
I used the greater transport plaque to teleport directly above the gem. Then on my way down, I grabbed it, and because the trap door was still open, I just swan dived back through, and then used the teleport plaque to get out.
Brilliant. Wait, was it you who fell in the water?
That was me who fell in the water, yeah.
Okay.
There was water inside the pyramid. Why am I still talking as Poi Poi? There's water inside the pyramid.
It's not far off from your own voice.
I know.
Bravo.
There's a mannerism, though.
I love Poi Poi, actually. Poi Poi's fun. Poi Poi's fun.
I love everyone in this party.
Yeah.
I guess it's time for beer.
I want to say I had, for that room specifically, I had 2 outcomes planned for whether you went in or Gimbal went in.
Now I'm so curious what would happen if Gimbal went.
Dead.
Gimbal would be dead.
No,
Don't
similar.
hide that.
Similar. It would have been. It would have been similar.
Okay.
Were you expecting me to do the plan as I did it?
Yeah. Well, I didn't expect you to do the whole you grabbing that and going down immediately. I sort of well, the way that I was thinking was you were going to transport back to your friends and then jump off the bridge into the water and then sort of go up that way and touch the plaque and all of that.
Yeah.
And then you would have there would have been like more interactions with the robot, or if Gimbal went through, the robot wouldn't have been there.
Fair enough.
Freaky.
Okay.
Yeah. The robot wouldn't have been there. There would have been the plaque
I'm
still.
glad the robot was there.
Yeah.
I like a friendly robot.
Had Gimbal gone through, the trap door that you stood on would have been too heavy, or would have been too light for Gimbal. So Gimbal, reaching up to grab the orb, would fall down.
Yeah, but I noticed the trapdoor and I went through. Well, I liked my plan. I think it was.
I also liked your
cool.
plan. That was fun.
So you were not expecting me to teleport directly above the orb?
No, I wasn't. But
the
the rules I had written for the greater transportation plaque, technically you were there already, so you can visualize. Yeah, I want to be right above the orb.
Yeah, you want to know though, because obviously I didn't know there was a trap door there originally. So you want to know what my plan A was?
Huh.
My plan A was I was going to let all the robots charge me and then try to jump on top of each of them as they dogpile in the middle.
Man, that would have actually been cool. Now I'm wishing that I would have said no, there's no escape.
Nah, I think it.
I'm actually not wishing. I'm not wishing.
Probably
would have
the way
died.
that it turned out.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
I am glad. That gave me a much simpler solution.
See.
Which was still pretty cool.
I liked your simple solution. That was a good solution. And I'm glad that you
And
guys are
now,
on the...
hopefully,
Yeah.
and now I have greater transport, which hopefully I can, we can hand off to someone to learn.
And,
I'm thinking Johan, since I already have sort of a mobility spell. I think it would be good to distribute those.
It's true.
That is fair. Teleporting to you is terrifying.
you're just like pop, pop, pop,
Suddenly,
pop, pop.
deer.
Just imagine
And yet-
just like
and
standing
yet-
there and then just disappearing like an Enderman.
That's funny.
I actually
you
love
just
that
like
idea.
it stares back at you, and
That's
yet it
actually
still
hilarious.
doesn't use it to cross the highway.
Just appearing in front of cars. I love that.
Putting in front of the car
Tears are ready to do that shit.
and just ragdolling on the hood.
I swear to God, it came out of nowhere.
No, really, it did. It did.
The scariest thing being it's just Johan.
Which
That
is the
would be
name
terrifying.
of which is the name of our new podcast coming out.
Just
Johan.
It's just Johan.
It's just
Just
waiting.
Johan. It's just Johan.
Entail?
It's all of us as a DM for you, just for Johan, as like different periods in Johan's life. We're all just the DM for different episodes.
That actually sounds like a really funny and chaotic idea, and I think we should turn it on my brother, actually. Let's all be a DM, but for him.
Oh,
What is
there
this
you
At
go.
the same time.
What is this
At the
FNAF
same
Ultimate Custom
time.
Night shit?
Yeah.
Personal hell.
That'd actually be kind of a funny video to do. Hey, caramba.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're still
Of
recording.
course we are. We haven't done the
Quad
outro
DM.
yet.
Yeah,
And I
so
want
if-
to apologize to our
Leave a
audience. that we
like
took-
in the comment, or leave a like in the comment section. Leave a like. I will.
Like a
Yeah.
comment
idea.
if you like it. If you think it's a
Yeah.
good comment.
leave a comment. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see me get tortured by my players, like I've been torturing them for the past 21 sessions.
If you've made it this far, you deserve to see that.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
Probably
honestly,
wanna
if
see
you
it by
watch
this
21
point.
sessions.
Oh, definitely
Yeah.
let us know.
Leave
can
a
click off
like
from
for
the
Alice to get
hour-long
better.
puzzle that we got stuck on.
Yes,
I'm-
Alice deserves the likes for that.
Yeah, leave a
Well,
like.
that's
Like-
Brady, Brady, I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
give
for
you
real.
the greater. I'm just gonna give you the greater transport runes straight away.
Okay.
Just so that I don't forget to give it to you later. So put that on your sheet.
Mm.
Okay.
We might be able to copy it into multiple people's books, but we'll start.
Yeah, for the sake of it, we're gonna consider copying it into a tome destroys it, just so that
Makes sense.
yeah,
Then
that's fair.
definitely I want to have the different movement spells distributed.
All right.
Mhm.
As much as
Also,
I would
it's-
love to give Gimbal some more stuff.
I would like to
Yeah,
give Gimbal
but-
more stuff, but it is a transport spell, and Gimbal does have access to that.
Yeah. Well, I have what is it?
The
Yes,
amulet.
You'll get the
Yeah.
you'll get the next one.
yeah. The next one, flight.
Oh.
Wow.
Flying Gimbal.
Flying gimbal.
Wait.
I want to see a flying Gimbal.
I can leave a like for flying gimbal.
Yes,
I
please.
imagine flying Gimbal moving like one of those like Halloween decorations on a wire. Just like
Just the hardest clenched butt cheeks ever.
clenched around the wire.
I don't know why that was
Yeah, exactly.
the image. You ever seen Nacho Libre?
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, Gimbal's ass powers. Man.
God.
DM, find a way to get us out of here.
I'm finding a way right now. We're ending on Gimbal's ass powers, actually. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching.
You should name the session Gimbal's ass powers.
And it just nobody knows until the very end.
Post-session joke.
Yeah, they have to listen to the end. Or else they're
No.
They have to listen to the whole thing to understand
That's
what the
a prince.
title means.
I think
Honestly,
YouTube will flag it.
How you get them?
yeah, that's the thing. We probably shouldn't put ass in the title.
Oh yeah, we'll come up with a different title. Gimbal.
The
Gimbal.
heart
Gimbal
of gold.
booty powers.
It could just be the
Oh.
heart of
Gimble's
gold.
donk.
Dog.
But
That's
Or
donk.
sounds
Poi
worse.
Poi dies again.
Yeah. Again.
Dot. Again.
Poi
Yeah.
Poi dies in this episode again.
Again.
Everyone dies.
That's a good one. Everyone dies. But I kind of like Poi Poi dies again.
No, that's perfect. No,
Poi
that
Poi
is-
dies
that has to be it.
parentheses again. Anyways, you'll see
Yeah.
what you'll see what we picked as the title. You can see it right now. Wow, that's crazy.
You saw it before we talked about it, so this is
Yeah.
all irrelevant to
This
you
is all
and redundant.
This is all irrelevant and redundant. Thank you everybody so much
Leave
for
a
watching.
like if we're redundant.
Leave a like if we're redundant, and subscribe if you want to see if the party makes
Mash
it back to
that
the
bell
future.
button.
Makes it back to the future. Will the party remember all the clues that I gave them as they were exploring
No.
any
Oh,
of the
no.
rooms?
Absolutely not.
Will I remember to give the party all of the information? Stay tuned
No.
next time
No.
for the next session. Okay, in my defense, today's session I had to plan in 30 minutes on the drive home from Alice's house.
That is very true.
So,
Oh, while driving does make it tough.
while driving, yeah, I was like, okay, how do we do this? How do we
I'll
do
be
this?
like, I was gonna be like, yeah, 30-minute prep. Yeah, that's normal. Driving makes it hard.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it was
Driving is tough. I'll give it to you for driving.
Yeah, thank you.
Here.
I know. I just wish I had more time to create like a drawing, because there was supposed to be like a combat area on your way to the mint, but you guys got to the mint too quick, so I'm like, I'll just skip the encounter.
Ooh, we
It's fine.
actually got somewhere quickly. That's unprecedented.
That's a
For
first.
real.
Yeah, there was supposed to be an encounter with you guys called the mimic. There was going to be a mimic and like different things.
Oh, you
but-
changed it?
You changed it on the
Yeah,
fly. You dirty dog. You.
Anyways, not the door. The door wasn't going to be the mimic, but you did call.
Oh, okay.
You did call a mimic. I was going to do a theater of the mind encounter as you guys were heading towards the
I
mint.
predicted a
but-
mimic at some point.
Yeah, you predicted a mimic.
We felt it. We felt it. In
Did
our
the mimic
bones.
get shy? And
Yeah, the mimic got shy. You guys might encounter a mimic later, but mimics do exist. It was going to be like another one of the safety measures. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Sorry for stalling. Have a good one, everybody, and we'll see you next time in the next session on BoardFellows. In the next.
BoardFellows.
BoardFellows.
Fellows.
BoardFellows.
BoardFellows.
Are we gonna get a BoardFellows from Thwomp?
And hopefully I don't have allergies next time.
Oh, what did
sounds like I'm
what
dying.
did Thwomp axolotl sound like again? I don't know.
Perfect.
We're fellows and we're bored.
Bye, everyone.
Fellows!
We're
Bye.
fellows, and we're nailed to a board.
I like how Axolotl, Alanya and Thwomp is just super fruity.
It's perfect. Bye,
Well,
everyone.
that's just
Yeah.
Thwomp.
It's true.